Hey, okay, wait. Matt C49. Hey, Bob, the Load Warrior in Pottstown. Can you arc a load on Perry's Hotel Room TV like you did with Florentine? I don't know if I can arc one anymore, but I can. Yeah. Yeah, I can shoot it on a top of a coffee cup and wipe it on the TV probably. But
Ryan says your thing fell out from smoking.
Probably.
Oh, what are you, a fucking dentist? It didn't fall. No, it didn't fall out from smoking.
After that,
they didn't say anything. They told me the last time, and I smoked as soon as I got in the fucking car. Listen to me. I live my life the way I do, and I know I don't have dry socket. Dry socket is for pussies.
And menopause, I think, is the other. We want Mel. I sent him a link. So
Melton.
Yeah, Melton wanted to come on
today. Morning, man. I love him, the fucking Egg McMuffin eating fuck.
Yes.
Melton. Yeah, like that. Not again. Don't even tell me again. I am in a fucking mood today because I'm so close to being done with this shit, and then now I'm gonna have to go back maybe tomorrow. Jesus fucking Christ, and I got to deal with this shit. I'm not dealing with this shit. Yes, I am, because there's nothing I can do because my fucking computer's got cancer from me because that's what it is. I don't get it. I give it. So fucking remember that.
Marcus Levy, DDS. Save that for $2. All right.
About teeth, you beacon. You got a beak, you fuck. I'll snap that beak in half and then see how fucking happy you are.
I'm waiting also because we sent Kevin Brennan a link. So we'll see if he wants to come on because unlike some broadcasters, I have no problem with having the other person on to hear their side of things. I could sit here and rant and rave for a couple hours, and I may do that today. I probably won't. But at the end of the day, I just want to say before anything gets started, I love Bob. Loved him for many years. Bummed me out when we had our falling out. Learned a lot from this man. We traveled the road, and I got to do so many amazing things.
On a steel pull I ride. I'm wanted. I'm dead and alive.
And Bob was the guy who fucking vouched for me, who brought me on, who fucking, by the end of that tour, me and him were doing the most time on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved it. And so when we had our falling out, really bummed me out. And so once we started working together again,
by the way, you're welcome. I really when they brought you together.
You were. Mike was.
Yeah, and Mike still doesn't follow me on Twitter.
No.
It's so funny. He follows me, we talk, and then he unfollows me, and I go, this is all bullshit. He's setting me up, the little prick. And, and then I'm like, fucking, then I unfollow him, and then he follows me, and then whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
I didn't even know I didn't follow you. I'll follow you.
You don't follow me. You know what you said? Because my timeline is too stuffy. I don't have time to go on much anymore, but I'm just saying, I love to talk to people. I love to talk to the fans and my friends because it got me through the time I was out in the accident. They got me through a tough time, these motherfuckers.
Do you think maybe
I never forget that?
Do you think maybe Mike doesn't follow you because he doesn't want to see 12 plugs in a row for?
I forgot that's why I stopped.
I know it's why. I'm telling you why. You told me. You fuck. You have no memory because you're senile. You cocksucker. But I'm like,
I felt bad there for a second. Then I remembered what I had to look.
And he's like, I don't. Your whole timeline. You fuck your timeline. That's what I say. You look through it and you go, look. Oh God, Bob's doing shit. You know what I mean?
I know you're doing shit.
Stacey, I follow Bob. I love your Twitter feed. Thank you, and I hope to get on more soon. I do because
that's not a plus for me.
He's very busy, man. He's busy picking up teeth, screws,
everything. I'm fixing everything. I'm fucking fixing the pool. I'm just enjoying life right now, and that's all that fucking matters because I didn't for a long time. Ray Maguga, the Morse code, exactly. You fuck.
So the only reason I bring this up is because I don't want to put Bob in a weird position. I care for Bob. I'm very happy that things are successful on our end. I'm happy that things are successful on his end.
Time to wake up. Time to get out of bed.
Get out of your coffin, you son of a
Time
bitch.
to wake up. Gotta get out of bed. Get the fuck out of bed, bitch, go. Get up, and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch, get up. Get up, get up.
Let's go. Chim. That's what I'm talking about. The breakfast of champions. Coffee and a dab pen. Hello. Get ready to do nothing with the rest of your day. The BS show now with 22% more Jewiness coming at you. Uncut. Mr. Inconceivable. Really checking in with it.
What a great day. It's beautiful out today. It's chilly in the morning, and I love this.
Yes. We like to start with Levy's weather report. Bob, take it away with the weather. Go.
It's going to be a dry one today. It's going to be sunny. It's going to I'd bring a sweater to work in the morning, but
it's optional. I mean, you probably won't be driving home with it in the afternoon, right?
Well, that's what it is. We'll get to sports later, but it's good to be here in the morning. It feels like a glorious day, and I like glorious days because I am a glorious way.
It does feel good. I will admit that the first Mike, hold on one second. We're talking. I will say that at first it felt like it was a bit of a pain in the ass getting up and doing this in the morning. I was not a fan at the beginning, but now I feel good. I feel like I know Mike did his hair. He looks great. Mike, why are you talking so much today? Relax. We'll get to it. Jesus Christ.
He doesn't
shut
the fuck up.
Yeah, it's well, now Mike interrupted me. I lost my train of thought. Anyhow, look, today does feel like a great day. It feels good. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to talk to you as always.
Oh yeah.
I don't mean to pry, but is there any pool update or progress you can share at this point with us?
It's moving. It's moving, baby.
People are moving. People are listening, is what you're saying. People are hearing you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Io Surzanner, Freddie Mercury. Oh, by the way, before we start, just want to let everybody know if you're new here to the show, if you've been in, this is your first time in here, or maybe you've been away for a while, you didn't know, but you go into your settings on YouTube and you turn on accept gifted subs. It's a little switch there, doohickey, from what I've heard. I don't know any of this for fact. I'm just repeating what the nerds have told me. You turn that on, and then one of the lovely people here in the chat at some point will gift you a subscription. And unless you're Flat Cat, you will get it without any problems and be a subscribed member, and you'll be able to watch shows.
I had to throw my flashlight out because it doesn't shine anymore. That's a typical woman thing.
Yeah. Oh, I can't tell you when I did electrical how many times, and it was always a woman that made this call. We would go to a house or apartment, and they'd always have the same problem. They go, so I turned my switch on, the fan goes on, but the lights aren't coming on. Now you don't have to get your electrical license to figure this out. All you have to do is realize there's a chain that turns on the fan,
and
there's
sometimes
a chain,
the bulbs blow.
Right, there's a chain that you pull to turn on the light, and I would just turn on the switch, walk over, pull the light chain, light would turn on, Oh, thank you so much. I'm so sorry for wasting your time. It's not a problem, man. $75 service call.
Yeah,
Not a problem.
it is amazing.
Freddie Mercury last night was great. Laughing at Fat Bob was the best laugh I've had. And by the way, we isolated.
I don't think. First of all, I don't think I laughed that hard ever. I don't think I've laughed that.
We have the laugh uninterrupted. Just you laughing. The
Are you
audio.
serious?
Yeah. Let's read this real quick. Perry's Diploma $1.99. So how about that steel toe last night? What happened with steel toe? Fill me in. I don't know.
Fill me in.
By the way, pause it 1 second. Can you pause it? Yeah. So last night we're watching. There's a video we found on YouTube of Bob licking Al's schneck area for some bit on Miserable Men years ago, and Bob is very heavy in this video. And we like to call him Levy Grande. Somebody in the chat calls him.
I was going through my fat face.
Yeah, and Bob.
How long was it? My fat face, was it like?
It was a couple of years, I think. I think so, yeah. Because the pills thing gradually got worse. You remember it started with just the Xanax, right?
Yeah.
And then by the end, you were on what was the other shit you were on?
Xanax, and it's the other stuff that's like it. I know what you're talking about, but it was a different buzz, and I was using it for a buzz then.
Yeah, but those you actually ended up taking more. Levy the Hut, and those you ended up taking more than the Xanax. Whatever is that I can't think about that I can't think of now.
Klonopin, yeah.
Yes, that's what it is. Thank you, mommy.
The girl with Klonopin goes by.
So this is Bob seeing all the chat calling him fat names.
Oh God. Stop it. There's nothing to see there. There's nothing. Come on. Oh my God.
I mean, that was quality. That's a good laugh. Bob's laugh is so infectious. It just makes everything we're all watching that much. It is. That's the thing with laughter. It's all contagious if you're into it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's great. Hold on. Last night I sent Steel Toe a clip of Tom B ripping them apart. Tom had bad info though. Oh yeah. All right. Well, that's the internet for you. Bad info leading to clips. Yeah, I mean, if that doesn't explain the internet in 2023, nothing does.
Levy, you said it was going to be sunny today, and somebody said it was going to rain. I got a clip of them saying that you fucked up the weather.
Yeah,
it's fucking unbelievable.
Mike, doing great as always.
Last night's show was that was funny as fuck. I mean, that was man.
We watched Elegant Elliot Often's Cribs. We watched the rest of the High Pitch Eric's first appearance. We watched Fat Bob licking Fat Al's schneck, and then Blob Levy, and then yeah, that was good. And then we watched something else. I can't remember, but it was Steel Toe drunkenly raged at Perry and Tomb.
What?
And Tom.
So now two of the nicest people.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, maybe I thought they did a fun show. They didn't get involved with all the drama. Wasn't that the big statement he made, Steel Toe?
I guess
they're getting out of all the internet drama, and they just want to do a fun show. And now they're going after Perry. He was did a couple days about producer Joe. You know, he got to get involved in that.
I don't know.
He's a trip, dude. That dude's a trip.
It's a crazy world, you know. Yo, Levy, how's the biggest Swede you know? Hey, you son of a bitch, you red-eyed prick. You come around here. Don't make me sit on you. Huh?
Bob's life sounds like a mixture of smoker's cough plus beer to top it off.
No, it does not. It's just joy. It's joy. That's what I
Smoke.
bring.
Yeah. By the way, in case you're wondering, I'm doing okay. Jake has.
Oh, how you doing, Jakey?
Yeah.
Tonight at 9 o'clock, out of the coffin.
Tonight, 9. The coffin returns to its evening hours where it belongs, in my opinion. Tiger, couldn't agree with you more. Oh, I enjoy PCL, but it takes them 3 hours to start the fun.
Okay, no, that's not true. The show is just the way I think it's perfect, AM,
It's a
because
staircase. It's a staircase.
because they get into how Perry comes on, Tom asks him you know what I mean? They go back and forth. I like it the way it is, and I wouldn't want it any other way.
Have you ever watched the show on Twitch, Bob?
No, I don't know anything about Twitch.
I'll send you the link to Twitch. You don't have to have an account. You don't have to. I'll send you the link to it. You can watch it on Twitch. It's a bit of a different experience because the chat that everybody is involved in, that is kind of sending videos and donations, that's in Twitch. So you get to see that chat, and it's a lot more people in Twitch watching them too. By the way.
Yeah, well, YouTube jumped big.
Yes.
You know, it hit 1,000, which is very nice, and I'm happy
And I like
for them.
that people were like, they're gonna try and get him canceled. The guy sits in his apartment and opens
Why?
mail. Why are you gonna get? Because he went on Kumi.
Oh, Jesus Christ! It's Morse and Bob's full. I wish.
Face down, hopefully.
Yeah.
He'll be swimming like Shatner's ex-wife. I'll tell you that.
Yo, Levy, how's the biggest Swede you know? Who? How? Who's? Who? How's?
How's?
By the way, Levy, I'm not a Swede. I don't even know what a Swede is.
YouTube has more views than Twitch, because I started watching them on Twitch, so I didn't know YouTube. Really, YouTube must have.
YouTube,
jumped.
I watch on YouTube all the time. And it's good. It's
yeah,
just
they're
great.
saying 500 on
Twitch.
Twitch.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, people make the move to what's easiest for them. You know, somebody sent me a message the other day that's on Patreon asking what's the advantages to switching over to YouTube if it's all the same stuff. And other than the what do you call them? Those emojis that we have for people. Other than that, it's really about what you're most comfortable operating.
Mike, shut the fuck up.
God, he's the worst. No wonder you only sold 32 books. Oh, I didn't mean to jump.
Yeah, he got up to
31
17K subscribe. I mean, it's amazing that it is a movement, and whether you like it or not, go fuck yourself if you don't, because you just don't get it. You just don't get happiness. You don't get the greatness of Perry and the team. The team is just, they're very good.
I love that. Yeah, that 2021, 2020, I started watching his Twitch stream. Perry went on Kumi in blackface and got choked up. This guy's not a threat at all. I love that he got emotional in blackface. Hold
He's
on,
a
Nelson.
sweetheart.
Guys, the Stuck on You contest was for okay, so we were talking about next Freddie Mercury show. We're going to watch the Stuck on You episode where Jeff was handcuffed to a woman for a week. Okay. Yeah. Guys, the Stuck on You contest was for $20,000 prize. A woman handcuffed a week.
Is his chair moving? God damn it.
It's like
son of a fuck.
Busy day of Mike quotes. I know. Jeff passed out at a bar. Bartender sprayed him with water. Jeff fell on the street during rush hour and yelled at Isaac from Howard TV. Yeah. For a week. A week, that woman.
A week.
Week. For 20 grand, Mike. You were just saying.
Of course.
Fat Levy laugh last night.
That's the best.
We isolated just Levy's mic when
I was in pain from laughing. My smaller stomach hurt. You know, it like, you know, when it feels like you're doing a bunch of sit-ups. That's how it felt from laughing like that. After that, I was dying.
By far, this is Morse's best day of work. Yeah, well, he screwed it up by showing up. Where'd you go? You had a kids.
I had a meeting at the school. Had to pretend to be a good parent.
I know all the school stuff. That's where my wife's at right now at the school. I said, honey, I'd love to go, but I'm busy, doing this dumb shit.
God's work.
God bless her. Perry said he's 15 years no poon. Can we get him some? I mean, listen, if I can do that, you know, what else? I mean, some things you can, some things you can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I gotta I gotta go to his apartment one day. I have to like that's like a museum to me.
That's
You
like
know?
going to Cooperstown, right?
Yeah, yeah. I really have to. I have to be sitting next to him there.
Okay, well,
That's my dream.
let's do a little
That's my
recon.
next dream.
And
Let's
you
make
should
some.
offer him money for some of the stuff in his place. You know, some of the
Well,
iconic.
no, you don't have to offer him money. Just tell him we'll borrow it and we'll bring it right back. That's all.
No, that's not gonna happen.
No, all right. Daniel Poon, $5. Don't forget Jeff taking a dump so bad it made that lady cry. Have
I
you
think
ever
I remember
taken?
that.
Yeah, have you ever taken a shit that made another person get emotional? I mean,
Yeah, the guy that worked in the bathroom. No,
the guy
can you
handing out
imagine that's your job? Can you imagine? You just
Oh my
smell like
God, there was
shit
a
all
guy.
day.
There was a guy at the strip club in Vegas, at Cheetahs in Vegas, who was the bathroom attendant, young black kid who stuttered, and they gave him that job to interact with people as a bit. I swear it was as a bit, and it got to the point where me and my buddies, whenever we'd have to take a piss, we'd just hit each other. We go, "I'm going to see the stuttering prick." You know, you just walk in there, and the first thing you do is you whip your dick and you just go, "How's it going tonight, buddy?" He's like, and you just, what? This is more entertaining than what's dancing on stage. You kidding me?
Yeah, the guy with the cum mop laughs at him.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, really. He goes, what a loser, this fucking guy. James Haruff, $5. Can't wait for the new Road Stories episode. Love that show. Yes, Friday at 3 p.m. East. Bob and I will be interviewing a gentleman by the name of Mr. Howie Mandel. Will be Bloody Royd Finger sells tickets. He'll be joining us Friday afternoon to do an episode of Road Stories live here on YouTube. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification, hit the like, hit all that stuff. Perry moves tickets. Ain't no denying that.
He
Son.
does.
Nobody can say the opposite. That's for sure. Hey, Shuli, who are your Mount Rushmore of wrestling? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. First question, Bob. How many people are in Mount Rushmore?
what?
Mount
Mount
Rushmore.
Rushmore.
When people ask you for your Mount Rushmore of comedy or wrestling,
3?
Who are they?
because Mount Rushmore is our, you know what?
George Washington,
Right.
Abe Lincoln.
Mm.
Ozzy
Hi, guys.
Osbourne.
We'll be back after this. Thank you for gifting a sub, Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
The boss is here. Thanks.
Yeah.
For
Get
that.
outta here. I used to eat at his pizza place. There's Tony Soprano's Pizza out here.
I wonder if that's really Tony Soprano's place.
How about this? Near
don't know.
Bob, I ate at a burger place. It said voted best burger in South Jersey. You know what the name of the place is called?
Burger King.
The Salad Station.
You ate at my around here? There's no place like this.
I mean, it was close to you. It wasn't, you know what I mean? It's
Close is different than being right here. I never heard of the salad place.
Surely it was like around the corner.
it was, right?
Yeah,
From
it was
here,
very
where?
close.
Yeah, you don't go anywhere. If they sold cigarettes there, you'd probably know the place, but you don't go anywhere.
What's it called?
The Salad Station, voted best
There's
burger.
nothing named the salad station around here. The salad works.
Am I crazy, Joe?
No,
that not
surely
what-
we stopped there because it was the first food we found when we left his house.
Please, like there's a salad place down the block. There's nothing around here.
There has to
I'm
be
looking
something
right.
around.
Voted best burger in South Jersey, Salad Society. That's what it was called. Sorry.
Never heard of it.
That's
It's not
even
here.
worse.
Yeah. My wife calls me. She's like, "What are you doing?" I go, "I'm eating the best burger in South Jersey." She goes,
The
"Where?"
best burger in
wife
South
knows
Jersey
Jersey.
is made in this house.
My wife knows Jersey. She goes, What's the place called?" And I go, "What's it called?" The Salad Palace, you fucking dummy. What do you mean? What's it called? You voted best burger.
They say it is this place. This ain't a pizza place.
And by the way, very, very good burger. at Salad Society or whatever.
I don't believe it's around here.
Okay, we'll find it. We'll
I
find
don't
it.
want it.
Yes, Matthew, it was a really good burger. Yeah. All right. So Mount Rushmore, you said 3? No, there's not 3.
Just what?
There's more. The Mount Rushmore, there's more than 3.
There's 4.
Okay.
Look, man, I don't fucking pay attention. I don't have time for this shit.
You do have time.
No, I don't. I do have time, but I don't have time. I don't. I just
Oh.
I look outside to see if people are working. That's it. That's all I do.
So now the Mount Rushmore of wrestling,
Mhm.
the greatest of the great in wrestling, in my opinion, you put Flair number 1. All right, he's on the mountaintop, without a doubt.
Hogan. You have to.
Hogan, you got to put up there,
Mhm.
but that's tricky because if it wasn't for the Sheik, Hogan wouldn't be as over as he was back then. But you can't put the Sheik on Mount Rushmore. As much as I love the Sheik, you can't.
But if it wasn't for what was going on in other countries at the time, you can't put Iron Sheik in there.
That's the thing, right? And now you're getting it. Well, what about all the Russian guys from back in the day? Nikita Koloff and all those guys. So
Okay.
you go Flair 1, Hogan 2. I mean, I think you got to throw a Andre the Giant in there
Mhm.
because that dude was like people paid money to see that fucking guy. He was a guy that got noticed instantly anywhere.
Macho
Everywhere.
Man.
Now the 4th one, right? Because Dusty Rhodes comes to mind.
Yeah.
Macho Man. Yeah.
And Piper.
I would say. Oh, and then you got somebody just said Rock and Austin. I mean, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Where's he?
Well, that's yeah.
Fuck the mountain then.
All right, fuck the mountain. The mountain's done. Everybody's on there.
Can't be as good as the burgers Ray stall. He said, I would never know how good that burger was.
Didn't even know they were there. That's how many burgers I had. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even know they were there. Ivan Putski rules. Oh, yeah. So fuck the mountain. Everybody's in it. All right, everybody's on it. I don't
It's
care.
whatever you like. That's it. That's what life is. You have different opinions. So fuck.
And then
you.
Shawn Michaels. You got Bret Hart.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat in the ring. Come on, you just can't. You can't argue over.
Jake the Snake.
Yeah.
Here's one doesn't get the credit. Arn Anderson, Double A. How's it going? What's going on?
The Enforcer.
The Enforcer. Hey, Beth. It's the Enforcer. By the way, speaking of wrestling, this is I didn't know this exists, but this is pretty hot. Are you guys familiar with the arm wrestling whisperer? You guys know this guy?
No,
No, I do.
You're
not.
gonna like that.
I've seen it on Carl's show, but
We have a one-of-a-kind original game today. Nobody's done. The boys assured me, so we'll get to that right after this. But this guy sets up his arm wrestling thing places and challenges people to arm wrestle and then coaches them while he's arm. This guy's really good, so nobody's beating him. So
he's
just
got to be
talks.
the one on the right.
Yeah, it's this dude, right? So watch this.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Good luck.
If Christian beats me at arm wrestling, I'll buy him anything in the store. Any one item. You ready?
That's a good deal.
Okay.
Let go.
Yeah, you just call it ready, go.
Ready? Go.
Good. Backwards. Pull backwards. That's too much rotating. Good. It's beautiful. Backwards to your face. Good. Careful now. Dangerous position.
I mean, first of all, you can't beat this guy, which is infuriating. You're putting every ounce of thing, and now he's whisper talking to you. You did not. Stop it. Stop it. I don't care. I'm going full steam ahead.
Now bring that left shoulder forward. Good.
Is that Vince the lawyer? He's beating.
Hi, Bob. North by Northwest is a good Hitchcock movie, which has Mount Rushmore in it. Someone should bring a Hitchcock-style blonde for Perry. Saint Ranger, $5. What a fucking! I love the way he went around to that. That was beautiful.
Perry will find his own once. Once he's getting out there more, he likes it out, you know. So I
Love
think,
will find love, no matter
yeah,
how big of a gap it is. Love will find love. That is
Yeah.
one thing I've learned. Do people think Shuli is funny? I don't know. Raise glorious chin. I'm sure some people do. I
oh, well,
mean,
I haven't met them yet.
they're out there, from what I hear. Much like aliens. Much like aliens, they're out there. Just nobody's seen them. Come in contact with them, you know. But thank you for the call.
Sink your body. Fuck, you're really strong, man. Hold it with your body.
I mean, I came all over myself. This was amazing. This guy, I love that. I think that's what a beautiful little addition to arm wrestling. I don't have time, but I don't have time. Put that in the next game and see if Bob remembers it. Got it. Yeah, we did that one. Super sticker MK 9.99. Thank you, MK. Donald is back with $5. When I was a kid, it was Chief J Strongbow, Andre the Giant, Professor Tanaka, yeah, and Mr. Fuji and Lou Albano, yeah. Donald letting us all know he's old as fuck over there. And, we respect it. So is Bob. So we have something
He
in
missed
common.
out on Gorgeous George.
Yeah. Maybe his trick is making his opponents distracted by their erections. I mean, that is.
You're so strong.
I.O. Susanna. I'm listening at work. Can't see what's going on. It's super creepy. Believe it or not, it's arm wrestling, which makes it somehow even creepier once you know what you're not seeing. Do we want to try this game that the shirtless boys came up with?
Already?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. What is there a game time slot that I don't know about? What do you want to do? What do you want to get into? You tell me. I was watching last night. I showed my 8-year-old Swamp People, the show Swamp People, the gator hunting show.
Yeah.
She likes animals and stuff. She likes sharks and gators, and so I showed her that, and she's like, I realized they designed that show, like they filmed that show for kids and stupid people, because the way I've never gone gator hunting, but it can't be as hard as they make it look, because they make it look so much like, you know how they hunt gators. They have a like a hook about a foot or two, a rope with a hook on the end of it with like raw chicken, something rotting, and it hangs like a foot or two above the water, right? In a tree. It's tied to the tree. And so that way, when the gator comes up, bites it, comes back down, hook gets stuck, and now it's on the line. It's not going anywhere. The thing is, when they get there, they got to pull the rope to the boat with the gator on it, hold the rope there, and then one of them with a gun, there's a little kill spot, like the size of a quarter, somewhere on the gator's head, and that's where they got to shoot it. and then they drag it onto the boat. But the way it's filmed is like they're sitting
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, they're struggling. They got a shot from the camera underwater as if we're seeing it from the alligator's point of view of like coming up out of the way. And the guy's always like, shoot it. Like it's coming up with a gun of its own. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna be a shootout or something. And then they shoot it, and then they pull it up, they go, this 7-footer. And it's like it looks like a little baby gator.
Yeah,
But meanwhile, my
basically-
dog.
Yeah, it's like fishing with fish that have teeth.
And that's the other thing. It's a new season, which this thing's been going on for like 84 seasons.
Yeah, I realized after 6 seasons, the same shit every fucking week, but I enjoyed it. But I like when the alligator's still alive and fucking it starts going at him on the boat.
Oh, when they bring it on the boat and it like the alligator's playing dead and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden just comes to life, and now you're in a canoe with a fucking alligator. It's like, yeah, good luck. They shoot Elizabeth. Yeah, they really draw it out. And my daughter's like, "Oh my god, you think they're gonna get it?" And I go, That's what the editing's for. Is
Right.
for people with the mentality of a child. And yes, I've never done it, but
Oh, jeez.
I can't imagine it being that fucking difficult.
Yeah, after your first 500 gators, I'm sure there's a certain.
Now, meanwhile, if I ever get a chance to do it, I grab it and fucking just yanks me into the water like a water skiing.
Shuli died.
But 2 baby alligators stole Bob's teeth.
Not anymore.
Shuli, what time are we playing Jew Walking? It's a new man on the street game we're trying out where we approach Hasidics with questions. Let's try the game. All right. This is the boys know I want originality around here. I'm tired of being accused of stealing everything. So, what is the name of this game?
So the name of this game is Guess the Stuff.
Guess the stuff. I've never heard that on any network, so I think we're all right.
And
How's it going to work?
Yeah, so someone's going to give a clue, and the person receiving the clue is actually going to have to turn around because we're going to be showing it on the screen. So somebody, like when you're receiving the clues, you'll turn around so you can't see the screen. The person giving the clues will give clues until the person guesses the stuff.
All right. Bob, you give clues.
For what?
Well, it's going to. Where do you go when people explain stuff? Like, what happens?
If he doesn't hear his name mentioned, he just like drifts away.
He hears instructions and he shuts off. He flips that out to lunch sign on the store door and he just leaves. He just said one of you is going to give clues.
Okay, I'll give clues. Go.
That's what I just said.
Go.
You have to say, Bob. One of you are going to give clues, Bob, and then the other one, Bob. So
Go.
All right, I'm not looking. Go ahead, Bob. You
All
give
right.
the clue.
Here we go.
A Christmas tree. Old clothes. Why?
Christmas tree and old clothes is all. A closet.
No. A ladder.
Christmas tree, old clothes, and a ladder. Storage. Stuff in storage.
A bat.
Stuff in the garage. Oh, stuff in the attic.
Yeah.
Bing, bing, bing.
All right, got it. That was good. Is there another one, or is Mike doing this next one?
Well,
So let's have Mike do this one.
I did.
Oh,
this.
that's right.
I
You
wrote
made
these,
it.
so I know
Yeah.
what they are.
All right,
Okay,
so
go.
Bob, keep going.
Bob.
This is going to be
All right.
number 2.
And then I'll do the next one.
Okay.
Come on, honey. Just read the question.
I can't sleep.
I can't sleep. Stuff couples talk about in bed.
You want to go to the diner Sunday?
The worst marriage of all time. Stuff Bob says that makes me want to kill myself.
Are you still awake?
Stuff Bob says when Gina's sleeping.
How funny was I today?
Stuff Bob Levy says to Bob Levy.
Come
on, Bob, you can do this.
He likes you.
I don't even know. I just want that isolated as a drop. I don't know why. He likes you. Stuff girls say to each other.
Do you want me to take over, Bob?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Honey, I'm not gonna be able to sleep if you don't.
Stuff people say to get sex, to get laid.
What are we gonna do about this? It's our anniversary.
Married people say because their souls are gone.
It's
I got a
anniversary.
steak, but
Listen.
Oh, what the fuck is it? I don't know what this is. What is it? Stuff you say to convince your wife to blow you. Jesus Christ.
Words Bob Lady said to Bob Lady.
All right, now if we could have Bob turn away from the screen
All
while
right, turn
Shuli
away.
reads the last
I'll
one.
do the clue.
Okay.
I'll do the clue. Go ahead.
I can't talk.
By the way,
Jake Hudson.
no, that wasn't a clue. I'm just realizing these guys just created a $10,000 pyramid game. This isn't an original game.
What?
It's even in the triangle. It's even
son
in
of
the
a bitch.
pyramid. Now, all right. Clue number 1: a
Okay.
pinky.
Hands. Things you hold up.
Things you hold. Okay. A vibrator.
Things you hide.
A baseball bat.
Things you hold.
Sitting down.
Things you do.
Jake's finger.
Things you wash.
You wish. A Coke can.
A Coke can. Things you kick.
Oh, here's a good one.
Yeah.
A microphone and blue cheese.
Something you shove up somebody's ass.
Yeah. Thank you, Nelson. All about the clue, baby. It's all about
And that movie that I was telling you people about, it's really good.
From? Is that
From?
From.
The TV show?
Whatever it's on one of the
He
stations.
doesn't even know what he doesn't even know if it's a movie or a TV like, does the movie end in 30 minutes every time you watch
it's a
it?
series. It's a series.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I watched the first 2 episodes yesterday. It is good.
It is really good.
What is it? What is it on?
It's I got it on Prime, but it's
Yeah,
only
that
going to be
could be
there
it.
for it's the first season on Prime. The new season is on MGM Plus, I think.
Oh, Roy. Roy says someone needs to put Bob's laugh into the end of Thriller. I can't unhear it. That's a great one. Stacey Allen, what the fuck is a Swede? She's confused. It won't take long. $9.99. Swedes are everyone these days, like Geo.
I don't know. What is that?
Okay, hold on. I've got a game idea. It's our buddy Space Chief.
Okay.
Big wheel with money amounts that spin on it. Guess the letters
I
to
like
solve.
it.
Totally original. I know. These
Excellent.
guys they got through 2 questions before they had to bring the pyramid out. Now I'm gonna fucking whoever owns what is Merv Griffin still own that goddamn game?
I'm sure.
His estate. But I almost said it. There's a thing go on the I don't know anything about this, right? Because we're old, so we don't know trends anymore and all that stuff. The last trend I was involved in was fidget spinners. That's the last time I was in the loop. But there's a show on the internet called Fish Tank Live. This
Right.
sounds like an amazing this sounds like something people wanted Howard to do for years, and he never did it. These two guys. Now, if people have information on this, I'm just kind of getting into this and learning about it, so I don't know anything really. So if you can help out, great. Jump in the chat. I know Sheckler watches this religiously, so that's what got me to check it out as I go. Sheckler's a good judge of entertainment.
He's on the
shit.
pulse of entertainment. He really
He
is.
really is. He really is. So KB says she's obsessed with it. Good.
Mhm.
Oh shit, you have no idea what you're unleashing here. Okay. Listen, I'm fascinated by this concept. So apparently there's a couple of big YouTuber guys, streamers, content creators. I don't know what they're considered. I'm not, looking to insult anybody, but these are guys who have shit going on. They got followers, they're making money. They decide to completely wire a house with cameras and bring in these smaller streamers, these streamers that want to make a name for themselves, that want to become influencers and famous people. And Sam Hyde is the guy's name, okay, who put this together. And they're all in the house. Now, it's streamed 24 hours a day, and the people donating can affect the show, from what I understand. They give the contestants challenges. They give the contestants, they can vote people off, I think. They can, like, the thing changes in a second, and it's just pure chaos over there. It looks insane over there. So I'm watching some clips. A buddy of mine is on the show. Guy that was on the Shuli show a couple times. Airsoft Fatty is his name.
Oh yeah.
You remember Airsoft?
No.
But please, you got to bring up pictures of Airsoft. He and I'm watching the other day a clip where Airsoft Fatty fucking falls down a flight of stairs in this house, and Fatty is designed in such a way. I've never seen a body shape like this guy, ever. You're gonna be fascinated by this guy. Basically, MDE is a comedy troupe from years ago on YouTube. High tier content. Went to Adult Swim, made a show called World Peace. They got canceled by Tim Heidecker. Okay, so these guys are fucking funny dudes, and they know their shit. Yeah, this is Airsoft.
What the fuck is that?
This is Airsoft. This is Chris. This is a buddy of mine. First picture, yeah, that one's good.
So why hasn't he been on here? I think we would love to talk to him.
Well, right now, I think he's over at this function here, but
Right.
he's he's a unique kid. Smokes weed, fucking
Him.
yeah. He loves his. See if you can find him falling down a flight of stairs, on this thing, because it was, and that is a good question. Why did Heidecker cancel them? What happened there? His boobs are bigger than mine. I'm jealous. Prove it. No, I'm kidding. Primetime Alex Stein is on it. Yeah.
Really?
He made an appearance. Yeah, different people pop in and make little guest appearances and stuff. Yeah. What an unfortunate body. There was a whole awkward documentary iDubbbz did on this kid. Yes. The Airsoft Fatty documentary is fascinating. Airsoft Fatty falls down the stairs. Here, go full screen on this. So yeah, check it out.
Yourself some face, buddy. You learn your time like a big girl, okay? And stop throwing your diss on people's shit.
Maybe stop throwing up on people, Chris. Maybe chill out a little bit. You seem kind of on edge. You better chill out.
There we go.
I'm close, my
He fell going upstairs.
He fell going up. And again, when fat people fall, this is just something that we've seen from day one. If you know anything about fat people falling, they know not to try and stop themselves. So they just fall. They just go with gravity.
Let the fat absorb the fall.
Yeah.
Listen, put your hands out. You got 2 broken wrists.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm close, my
Like a flesh slinky.
Here's a better end.
Is that Alex Stein? Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
him.
Look at that back. Please tell me he doesn't fall again.
You're waiting for it though.
Oh shit! Get that buckle.
Yeah. I think you'd be holding on to the guardrail after that.
Yeah, he did not look happy. He did not look happy. There's another one where he's doing a lightsaber duel with a buddy of his years ago. This is actually the one that made him go viral. If you find that clip, it's actually really, really funny. But yeah, so I'm looking for if people, if you find some highlight clips that'll be good to play on the show, I'd love to start playing some stuff from there, some highlights, because it seems endlessly fascinating to me to put all. And this is what I was saying. Like, people for years wanted Howard to take the Whack Packers and put them all in a house and film it. Bob, we got offers from people, right? Remember, what was the dude in Vegas that was putting it together or something? Yeah.
It would have been fun. Nah, it wouldn't have.
Would have been a
After day, you
disaster.
go fucking crazy.
Would have been a disaster. Yeah, because they wanted you in the house as well as, I think, myself and Sal and a bunch of other people. I remember the lightsaber thing as soon as you mentioned it, and the memory of that guy's body shape attempting to fight choreography was unlocked. Yeah, this is him and his buddy would do lightsaber battles in their yard and film it, and this went viral. Check this out.
This is the war of attrition, my friend. Wars of attrition are more battled out, just like the old days of the Sith Army. Anger is not the way of the Jedi. You okay? I hope you got.
Oh, you good, bro?
Ouch! I hope you got. I hope you got that on film.
I think I did. You good, man?
I think I just shit myself.
Oh, shit.
We've all been there, Chris. We've all been there. We're good. We're good. Oh, that's great.
Hope he got the vacuum his lawn once he was done.
There's a fascinating hour-long documentary about him on YouTube. I highly recommend you guys check it out. Maybe throw the link out in the chat if you guys find it. I forget what it's called. Dark Force, I think it's called. But yeah, not only do they do lightsaber battles, but they have the whole dialogue. Like, they have they're 100% in, as if they're really, fighting and shit. He's a trip, that dude. But yeah, I'd love to keep tabs on that show.
Full Force is it's called, yeah.
What's it called?
Full Force.
Full Force. That's what it is, not Dark Force. Yeah. Thank you, Sneaky. All right. Well, that's
Never
my.
heard
Oh,
of it.
speaking, we watched Airsoft fall down. I believe the guys have been holding on to a little something for you that Bob loves. You want to hear
Yeah.
that laugh again,
Oh, yeah.
Bob? It's one of your favorites and one of mine. Fat People Falling. That's right. It's time for Fat People Falling. FPS, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't do it. Hey.
I can't fucking do it.
She can't do it.
I can't.
By the way, there's nothing worse than falling in front of black people. They will never stop.
Oh my god.
Go for it.
No, those things are dangerous.
I mean,
Oh Jesus.
Bob, for a second. Hold on, go back. Go back to her falling in slow motion. For half a frame there, she had Bob's face on her. I thought
No,
you
she
guys-
didn't have my
Watch,
face
watch.
on it.
Watch it. Right there.
Yeah.
Ladies and
It's not
gentlemen,
me.
that look like
Yeah.
Fat Bob.
Yeah.
That looks
That's
like
not me. That's never.
That's Levy Grande.
Yeah.
Uh,
There
Yeah.
it is. Look at that.
Same thing.
Look like I was
Same-
melting.
Yeah.
Look how little the car looks behind her.
Why anyone does this is beyond me. No, it goes stupid.
Roll out.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
oh my God.
Oh yeah, those chairs are nightmares for people.
I mean, how close did you need to be to that fire? That's not bad.
Dude, if you put a snowboard on, that's sick. Oh, the side-
They put a hole in.
Yeah, that's good. That's what those toys are for, to climb on.
Nothing could go wrong.
Dummy. I love these trust, these little fucking trust ball dumb things.
I have $100 that says it's going down.
You will win $100, man.
Yep.
Oh, man. I think that was gonna work.
God, fucking
Jesus
pull the
Christ.
tree down.
Brought the
How
whole
fat are
forest.
you when you kill a tree? I mean, there's roots holding that thing together, and the whole thing just fell over.
You a lumberjack? No, I'm a lumber fat. Popped the
You ever
soccer ball.
popped a ball before falling on it?
That's fat.
Jesus Christ.
Nope.
Why? That guy, hold on. That guy was so fat that once he got the weight off the front, he completely collapsed backwards. He couldn't figure out the displacement at all. His whole thing was fucked up.
That's right.
Shut up.
That's life just throwing her on the ground.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, let's pause it. These are my favorite. People who don't know to let go of the gas on a motorcycle to stop their out of control. They never let go. Go ahead. Still hold
Yeah,
on.
didn't we see this before? Some of these look familiar.
We watched
Like-
this before?
I think
some
some
of it
of them
definitely
were,
looks familiar.
Yeah, some
Might
of
have
them
been a
were in it.
different package, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how many fat people you think are falling on a regular basis? Everybody
A lot.
relax. It couldn't have gone any slower.
Fucking cow on a cow.
Adults on playground shit.
As a kid.
Yeah, this is gonna work out well.
Jump. Should I lay on my stomach?
Is that a
No,
truck
put your
tire?
foot in it.
It's a big rig. She's going over like a SEAL team diver. Later. Oh, what a pig. That's the worst. All right, we're good. All right, hold on. Let me watch that guy, and then we're good. That's that was in Sedona, I think. That dude
Oh.
sliding down that rock. They have a whole slide rock thing over there.
Oh, come
There you
on
go.
now.
I don't know. I was looking through the news. I saw Chris D'Elia thing is still is back up and running full force.
What did he do?
Supposedly they're saying he's been grooming young women for years via DMs and communication, and so that they have he makes them get tattoos that they're like he's like a cult leader,
Oh,
but
nice.
it's like under the legal age type of women, I believe is, and it came out I don't know a couple years ago. There was some accusation he got canceled, I guess, but then he came back. And now he's in trouble again. Some sort of yeah. She says some sort of sex cult. KB says. By the way, I mean, how do you? Why is every cult eventually I mean, they're all sex cults. All the religion, all that other bullshit comes later. That's to justify the sex part. But I think the only reason people start a cult is to bang without anybody questioning them. Seems to be involved in
and
every
for
cult.
people to agree with you.
Well, yeah, but agree with me to bang your wife. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's the first agreement that the guy. Then he's like, "Okay, you agree to that? You're in the cult. There you go. Welcome." And Chad was defending him and deleted it. Oh my god, Chad defended him. That's not good. Came out during COVID, didn't it? I think so. Right before COVID, right after or something, he got busted. Like some chick released DMs that he was saying while his wife was pregnant. He's like, talking to this chick and trying to hook up with her and stuff, and all bad. Then it somehow went away, which was crazy.
I think he apologized and was like, he was a sex addict or something, and went away. But then it raised its head again.
Oh, hold on. Literally the fourth time at least that this has come out big, and yet he still continues on. Like, who's he saddled up to that he can, there's people that are gone for so much less.
Right.
And yet he's still around, still touring. Love seeing the fat side of him. Yeah. Chris is the only human who always looks filthier than Stuttering John. Guy hasn't showered in decades. I mean, oh, right. And that's the move. When you're caught, you just say you're an addict. That is 100% the move. The sex addiction never existed until dudes started getting busted. You know what I mean? Once dudes started getting busted, they go, "What do you want? I'm at the mercy of sex. I'm addicted. I can't."
I'd like to be in charge of the class. Okay, don't do it. Don't fuck. Don't,
it's a disease.
Like the easiest thing.
Watch the clip of him finding out people could screen cap Snapchats. Oh no, there's a clip of him. Oh no. I see Chris relatively often in LA. He definitely looks and acts the part of a creep. See? That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's been known for a while. Oh, here we go. Rumors are Theo Vaughn quit the King and the Sting podcast to distance himself because of those rumors. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I mean, it's one thing if it's not true and you stick by your friend and you want to defend your friend, right? But the other part of it is, if it is true, where there's smoke, there's fire, right? So eventually you have to sit here and go, look, I plan on doing more stuff in the future in this business. This guy's clearly not going to be able to do that. So it's time to get moving. Leave him in the dust. I don't fault him for that at all.
Is he funny? I've never seen him.
Who, Chris D'Elia?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, personally, for me, I'm not trying to shit on the guy. For me, I don't really get it, but the people like him, and there's he sells tickets.
There it is. Yeah, we got it.
So this was a podcast with Brendan Schaub and Brian Callen, and I guess this is the moment where D'Elia finds out you can screenshot Snapchats, and right there, Snapchats is it's a very young person's app. So the fact that he's on Snapchat, I don't have that fucking thing downloaded on my phone. I don't want anything to do with that shit. Go ahead.
But hold on a second. How did it come out? Like, how did they?
The boy's mother ended up finding it.
Finding it? What do you mean? It Snapchat goes away, right? How they?
He probably saved it. You can screen record, take screenshots.
Wow. You got to know that that's gonna happen.
That's wild. So yeah, so apparently I guess Snapchat it deletes in 24 hours or something or whatever. I don't know how it works, but like anything in the internet, nothing's ever gone. It's all there. Everybody's saving, recording, screenshotting, That's how it works these days. Wow, that's fucking funny. The look on his face. He's just pondering. He's like, shit. There's a lot out there that I thought was never going to see the light of day again. So now is there new charges coming or something? I mean, I don't know where he's at. Like, how did this come up to the forefront again? This whole thing, the sex cult reveal. Anybody back there paying attention in the pervert news? Pervert News Network, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see.
And he's an LA guy, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's a West Coast guy.
Yeah, there's further accusations of abuse. So
okay, that's not good.
So we could probably get him on now.
Abuse, sexual assault, predatory.
Download now. Download now.
Oh, apparently the FBI may be investigating. It's saying here. Rolling Stone Mag just did a story. Okay, that's what it is. Fucking new. I bumped into that fuck and super freak weird vibes. Okay, like people in the chat have direct contact with him. Have had it. Don't worry, Brendan Schaub is his biggest advocate. Look into this crew. There's an entire subreddit about them.
Oh, is she?
What's that? You're breaking up, Mike.
One woman alleges that he offered her. Yeah, I opened this and it's. Anyway, sorry. I opened that page and it kind of fucked everything up. Yeah, he was offering tickets to a sold-out show for oral sex. So just keep that in mind.
Who hasn't done that?
I was gonna say, didn't we do that for a meet and greet at the Killers?
That was just with the guys.
That was just to get on the bill. Yeah. 10 women have come forward accusing Chris D'Elia of abuse, sexual assault, and predatory behavior, as per a Rolling Stone investigation. Wow! If you can have a starting five and subs worth of accusations, that's not good.
Right.
Chris is infamous out here in LA for papering the house, paying his friends to attend his comedy shows because he doesn't sell tickets. Wow.
And why does he do it?
Well, yeah. I guess to get more girls.
Should do a junior high tour. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he's doing a dare campaign. I'm going to be the dare comic where I go to different schools and warn kids about drugs.
About me.
About me. Don't you dare pay attention to me. No jobs and lots of time to play on the internet. What a world we live in. You ain't kidding, man. You ain't kidding. It's never been easier to do nothing with your life than today, than these days.
Oh, yeah.
And the proof is out there. Look how many people are doing it. My Twitter every day. Sitting there calling my wife's phone, leaving comments on her friends' Facebook pages. And then they sit there and lecture you about how you carry yourself in life. Like that's my favorite. Like, have some respect for yourself and your network. It's not even a network, stupid. It's a YouTube channel.
Wait, is this a network?
Listening to this show with all you great people is like day drinking. We should do a morning drinking episode.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Brian Callen got accused of his own thing. Okay. His friend opening act allegedly got out of a car, and then Brian propositioned the girl they'd picked up, something along those lines. But yeah, creep. Jesus Christ. So the whole crew is
it's a whole show.
Yeah, they're like the old school Bubba crew. It's serious.
That's the network.
Now that was a party. Let me tell you something. So they're going, where's my cell phone? It's in her. You know, these guys were wild. These guys were nuts. That hanging out in Florida with all those dudes, that was one of the craziest nights ever. What is the Freddie Mercury show anyway?
Pretty self-explanatory.
It's a good show.
Somebody was saying Kevin kept yelling about it yesterday. About doing a Queen show, Freddie Mercury show. He still doesn't know what it is.
Because we hide it.
Yeah.
We hide everything.
We hide
all the YouTube subscribers.
We're cowering. We're cowering in the dark, hoping nobody finds us.
How do we how is it hit? Is it hidden YouTube? Like, we don't know. Like like
No, what's
people-
hidden? So subscribers, you see, right? But as far as memberships, that's not like Patreon. It's not a public thing. You have to
Okay.
be on the page. And believe me, if we had like 100 members, 200 members, I'd fold up shop. I'd be like, this ain't working. Everybody, go on with your day, and we'll meet another time. Trust me, I'm not sitting here doing this out of spite. you know. And the other thing is, like, in all seriousness, I mean, we very rarely bring up Kevin on this show. If anything, it's from a chat or anything like that.
Right.
But I mean, day after day, this guy is just talking about the network and me, and all you're doing is letting people know that we're a threat, that this is for real over here. Otherwise, you wouldn't fucking talk about it. That's why we don't talk about you.
He hit me up yesterday finally.
Oh,
what did he say?
He said he's not doing the gig, and
baby,
asked
come
your
back.
and now ask your buddy Gino to do it. Your friend Gino, something like that. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like I don't even know when the last time I actually talked to Gino.
You know
Really.
what's funny, Bob? You know what's funny is he's so
When's the
hurt.
last time you heard the N word? And then work from there.
They're probably around the same. But you know what's funny, Bob, is he's so hurt. Clearly, he's hurt. I mean, let's get real here. This is he likes you. He likes working with you. But he's so hurt by the fact that you didn't blindly agree with him on something.
But
and
on
the
what?
fact
That's
Well,
the
hold
whole
on.
thing. Yeah.
Hold on. The fact that all you said was Gino sent me a text saying the following.
Yeah.
You didn't say, here's what Gino said, and I believe him. You didn't say, Kevin, you're full of shit. Let me tell you what Gino said. You said, here's what Gino said, right? So
Mhm.
now he's so upset by that the next day he tells you, fuck you, Bob, to your face, screams that
No,
he
that's not
pays
to
you.
my face.
Right. You're
That's
right. You're
not
right.
my face.
Screams that he pays you enough for your loyal. How much do I have to pay for your loyalty, right? And
I think
now,
$100,000 will get my loyalty.
right. And
I'll
now,
fucking tell Gino. I'll tell Gino as if he's a shit and surely. No, I'm kidding.
yeah, there you go. And now, that's what you want, Kevin, a guy who can be bought for any amount, right? And now, you fast forward to what has he heard about? He's heard about that you were questioning why this Brian Johnson guy was coming on the show. He seems to think that I told you you're not allowed to do the show
No.
with this Brian Johnson guy. But what's crazy to me is he's hurt that you would even communicate with someone that doesn't like him, someone that he has a beef with, right? And now, is it any different that Brian Johnson is a guy who has a beef with me and you're questioning it? And now he turns around and he goes, who the fuck is Bob? How dare Bob question this? Well, listen, man, if you're going to fucking have the bad about other people, then have the bad about you. Have the balls to let people talk shit about you. I'll put it
Yeah,
up here. It doesn't have to be a super chat. People want to shit on me. I'll put it up here. You're terrified of
I just
negative
didn't know
shit.
who the guy was, and I was like, is this real?
Yeah.
You know what I
You're
mean?
supposed to be my friend, Bob. You're supposed to be my friend. Well, guess what? Bob's my friend too. And so he's entitled to have a problem with a guy who's just coming on to talk shit. He's entitled.
Yeah, send Kevin a link.
Go ahead. Send him.
Send him a link.
Send everybody the link.
I just like to hear exactly, because he won't talk about it. I was like, I just said like what, all I did was send I read a text. That was all I did.
Yeah.
And I didn't know about other shit.
Kevin's facial lotion. Brian Johnston's coming for you, Julie. You can just put JEWLI. You don't have to put the U. That throws it up. But yeah, listen, I got no problem with Brian. People who hate me are entitled to hate me for whatever fucking reason they want. I'm not looking to change hearts and minds.
Yeah.
Remember when Brent went on his fucking press tour to change hearts and minds of people who were hating on him and trolling him? I told him, I go, for what? What are you wasting your time for? They're always
Yeah.
going to continue doing. They've made up their mind. You're not going to change anyone. That is who they are. This is what they do. So, yeah, it's like, hey, who gives a fuck? At the end of the day,
Send Brian a link.
truly scared of confrontation. Yes, terrified. Terrified. I'm not the one hiding in my goddamn apartment. You
No,
know,
it's ju- I just don't like, to be loyal is to help build something and to do a show with and be there every day. You know what I mean? It's like,
well, who's he to lecture people on loyalty? Who's he been loyal to?
I mean, I'm
Nobody.
pretty loyal for
You
a
are.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are.
And also to be loyal, you have to be honest too. You can't just be a yes
Well,
man.
you can't agree with, if you agree with everything, there's no show.
Right,
I'm sorry.
exactly,
There's just no show. And I know what the show is, but somebody has to have a different see on what's going on.
Yeah.
And if you don't, it's just two people agreeing with each other.
Yeah, and that's every fucking shitty morning radio show is two people agreeing with each other. But
KB pays them every day. That's loyal.
Yeah.
That's, it's a different than agreeing to people. You know what I mean?
yeah, and money doesn't equal loyalty. I hate to break it to you.
And I
And-
never said, look, at the beginning, I wouldn't even take money when they were asking me for the stuff. And I was like, no, I never made a deal with him yet. You know what I mean? And then he started sending like a month after. And I never said it's too much. It's not enough. You know what I mean? I just never said anything. I never said, when I found out I got it, I was like, thanks. I never said I want more or it's late or anything. Never.
Well, I know
I
you've
mean-
never complained about anything.
No,
and
but I'm saying like if if we weren't doing what I said, there wouldn't be any money. You know what I mean? Basically, it would just be Patreon.
you're right. You're right. I mean, he can bitch all he wants. The network, what does he say? The network is failing. The network is dying. Meanwhile, you would have $0 if it wasn't for this network. Wasn't for us coming to you with this super chat live show thing that we started doing. You weren't doing it. You didn't come up with it. You didn't, and you know it. So I'll 3%. You decide 3 to 5%. You pick the number, but I'll take my cut. Thank you.
No, but I mean, it's just like this. You can do this. We should be doing this. We should be doing that. You know what I mean?
While the guy was shitting on me, I was suggesting ways to help him make more money on his show. So, but people that, he likes to tell his truth, what he wants to hear, what he likes to hear. It ain't the truth. So it's all good. It's all good.
Is it all good?
It is. It is. Listen, I stopped watching the show. I have such amazing time in the afternoon now. With I'm telling you, the last 3-4 days been magical. Now, if people can stop sending me clips, that'd be great. I really don't give a shit what he thinks or what he says. And I guarantee you, after another week of this, nobody in the chat's going to give a shit about what he says.
Yeah, I don't even get clips anymore from anyone, which is
Yeah.
good because you can tell they're all rats. You know what I mean? They're all
Well,
trying
that's
to
the
get the
thing.
reaction.
There's no loyalty here. There's just people fanning the flames. He talks about paying for loyalty, and it's like, well, it's going to be a fucking tough road ahead for you if that's how you get loyalty. Nobody here makes money, and everybody's loyal. So what does that tell you? We're all broke.
Yeah.
We're all starving, hoping to figure out our next meal, and we're all loyal to each other.
I can't
So
even get fat anymore.
He can't. He's Skinny Levy for life now. Skinny Levy for life. You try going through life like that.
Right.
Not great.
Yeah. he only stays skinny because he can't afford to buy a new jacket if he gained weight.
Yeah. Carl is going. Love hearing you agreed to give him 5% of your profits. Yes. Let him know. I watched MLC for Bob. Kevin just seems angry that everyone else is having fun.
Kevin,
A lot of
angry?
things, you
Well,
know.
he's more fun when I'm not there. It seems like he cuts down on the hate and it's more laughter. You know what I mean? It's weird because when I'm there, it's all about hate, and I try to move it into, laughing a lot. But
Well, you succeeded. You moved it into a funnier show by leaving it.
well, yeah, I mean, it actually did.
Yeah. Surely, when did this become a political show? All right. Producer Joe, scandal has hurt super chats. Scandal? Scandal? What are you talking about? What do you think? The press is reaching out to me? You think advertisers are canceling? The scandal. You got to get out of your bubble, bro. You got to get out of that bubble. To quote CM Punk, go touch some grass, dog. Go. Get out there, scandal. Yeah, we all as soon as it broke, we hit the alarm. We all went sliding down the poles at our houses. We met at the Justice League computers, and we talked about how to handle the scandal.
We got our PR team out on it.
Scandal. Thank you, Vlad. I will. It's coming in 2024, the year of Bobcat. Stay tuned, everybody. When will the Shuli Network buy a Florida studio as WATP did? Florida is one of the locations.
Bob,
Bob,
took
you
Gino.
took
So how
Gino's
did they
side.
take Gino? No, just how did they do it? I don't remember. I remember just reading what he wrote at that time.
But look at that. That's a grown man writing, a very grown man. You took Gino's sign. There's got to be something going on in your life more important than this shit. Really. There's got to be. I mean, who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck? Who takes whose side? Let them go on. Let them talk all the shit they want. Who cares?
Yeah, and I never even after all that, I never went up the compound again. At one time I think we went up, and that was it. Right after, maybe. But yeah, I haven't been up there. So Anthony, 100,000 a year. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You ready to
100,000 a
take
year.
it to another level, Anthony? You want to take it to another level?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll come back to New York right here. We have Mike repair shit in the back while we do a show. I mean, that's a hit. Let's go. There's nothing more important than the Shuli Network. Thank you. Thank you. Now that's the kind of loyalty I want to pay for. Here's $2 because of Joe. Thank you. Put that towards the GoFundMe for
He
lawyer
hates old
fees.
people too.
Kermit Defense Fund.
$100 Bob is back, and no, there's no more of that stuff.
If he calls you, hypothetically, pool party, Memorial Day, Bob's Estate, Bob's Fake Pool, $10, shout out. Hypothetically speaking, if he calls you over the weekend, says, you know what, let's get the band back together. I'm just asking. I'm not saying Shuli's telling him he can't do it. No, I'm just curious as to where you're at with all this after you've been away for a little while and stuff like that.
Well, the only thing is, I would want to talk to him and go over everything that he is mad about, and then show him what the facts are. That's the truth. I do like him. I do like what he does. His show, but you know what I mean? It would just have to be a talk. We'd have to have a talk. But I can't. If you don't have a talk, there's nothing. You can't go in. You can't go in without having a talk, because it'll just blow up again. Because now I already have my anger coming in. You know what I mean? If it's not talk, just not talk.
Right.
You have to talk. Without talking, there's nothing.
I
And
see
that's the way it
Uno.
is.
I see Uno. What do you think about Ray doing a rap night show and he has no idea what happened during the day? What does he do? He could listen to podcasts all day. So what does Ray wrap up at night?
He wraps up MLC, but I
But he
remember
doesn't
one
watch
time,
MLC.
but yeah, and that's what it is. So what? And he doesn't have facts, so it's like
You just make shit up.
It's insanity, you
So
know.
it's more of a guesstimation show than a wrap-up show. Here's what I think happened.
Yeah, but the
right?
whole thing is if you don't talk to somebody, right, no matter what, whoever it is, you have to talk, and then you'll see the problem goes away. It's
Of course.
it's all
It's all
reaction. here.
communication. It's all communication.
Everything is reaction, and you know,
And
it
also
works.
stop believing every single person that messages you and says, so and so said this, so and so said that. Just stop. Stop.
Yeah.
These are people that aren't looking out for you. They're looking to continue the fucking chaos.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so hard to understand about that.
No,
All of a sudden, this
it's
stranger
insane.
shows up out of nowhere and wants to help you. Fuck out of here.
and that's your friend, you know.
Mhm.
That's what it is. It's like if you don't know the person and you've seen them and hung out with them, you can't trust anybody.
It's not about knowing the person. It's about, is the person saying what you want to hear? That's what people are.
Oh, people love to throw in what they want the
Exactly.
person to hear, you know.
Exactly. Mr. Poon, thank you for the $5, sir. James R. 499. Bob should just have a pool party, invite Kevin, Chad, and Gino, and see what happens. But no fights would break out. I'll tell you that.
I guarantee it. I would do that just to prove a point that, believe me, nothing would happen. And that's the sad thing, you know, because everybody talks their game, and they just can't back it in life. They can't back it in front of you, and that's pretty sad.
Let's go. Can Ray bring his pink float to the pool? James R. asks.
Ray can come as long as he doesn't talk.
Julie, we want your resignation. Over the
see that on my
scandal.
desk.
Over the scandal. I saw Steel Toe was covering the producer Joe scandal.
Oh.
Everybody. I mean, fuck. I wish we could have got a commission out of all the shows that did shit about this. If I get $1 a tweet, my God.
Yeah.
What a Christmas party we'd have this year. Good job, Joe. Way to get some press. I like it. I got People Magazine doing an interview later with me about it.
You want to take a break?
Did you send Kevin the link?
I did send Kevin the link whenever you said to, so it's been quite some time now.
Wait, so Bob wants Ray to do what he does on MLC. I talk as much as I should on there, and if it's like if he's screaming, you let him scream. It's his show. You guys don't really get how you're supposed to do stuff, you know. That's one thing they have no idea. Like I'm supposed to be yell. Okay, you want me to keep up with him yelling and then see what the show would be, you know? It doesn't work that way.
It's not what Bob's role on that show was to add to the funny of the show. KB's role is to fucking scream like a lunatic, and Ray or Chad or whoever's in that third seat, their job is to sit there and fucking take it. Julie said back in November, KB would turn on Bob by April. Pretty close. I mean,
I can't see it turning on me. I think it's a misunderstanding of what he thinks is going on, and that pisses me off more. I think, you know what I mean, because if you can't talk about it, then how were you really friends then, you know? So that's the way I look at it.
RP Steel Toe pointed out the police reports don't back up Joe's story. Yeah, I've been seeing people. The big debate, or I don't know, whatever. The thing that everybody's talking about is the fact that Joe said that he was hit with a baseball bat, and in the police report, there's no mention of a bat, a wooden dowel.
And actually, for the record, I believe I said bat. I don't think I ever said baseball bat. I might have, but I think I just said bat.
Here's the thing for me is you were hit with something. It was wooden. Okay, so this is where we're at now, that we're going to call this guy a liar because it wasn't a Louisville Slugger.
No, according to the people on Twitter, my neighbor did absolutely nothing wrong. That was the quote from the people on Twitter. He did nothing wrong at all.
Okay, well, whatever. If that's what they want to believe, that's fine. But I got news for you. If I'm a gun owner, a legal registered gun owner, and a fucking neighbor hits me with anything, and I got my fucking gun on me, It's coming the fuck out. It's coming out. That's it. That's why I own the gun, to protect me and my family. And if any one of those is in danger, it's coming the fuck out.
What about me?
That's all. Wooden dowel or a baseball bat.
What is a wooden doll? Dowel.
Dowel doll.
You remember?
I don't know. It's a fucking. I don't know. What is a fucking wooden dowel? What is
it's
it?
just it's a thin. You know. Well, it could be different thicknesses, but it's like a wooden.
You
stick.
lied. It was a shillelagh. Okay, that's not what happened. Ryan, what happened? You were there. Tell us. Or you're just reading the report. So tell us what you think happened, Ryan. I would like to know. Because now it's Joe just walked up to the neighbor's house, knocked on the door, he came out, and Joe pointed a gun at him. I don't think that's the case, but Tough Guy Shuli is the least appealing whack packer. Sorry for stating a stout wooden stick, a bat. Okay.
Say anything about baseball there in the definition of bat? Anyone see the word baseball?
Wasn't hit by bat or dowel. He was punched and says he never threatened him after. Joe pulled it out as soon as the guy left the house, aka showing he has a gun so he won't be beat up by 77-year-old again. I got lost halfway through that. Was that anti-Joe or pro-Joe? I don't know.
Hard to tell sometimes.
I'm a legal gun owner, and I like having my gun in my vest when I'm on my property. A wooden dowel could be any size diameter. Yeah.
He knows everything.
Okay, seriously, is producer Joe doing his job? What do people want from you? To fire him? Is it not? He pulled out a gun and said, "This is Shuli country." Who cares? Well, it's wild. What I don't know what people want. I know that they've made their mind up that they don't like Joe, so this is the biggest scandal in recent memory for them. And you know, they think that, like, I don't know what they think, but Joe's one of the hardest working people here. And
I think this guy nailed it.
Why do people think old age means you are immune to having a gun pulled on you? Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Wasn't there a young black kid who was just killed by a fucking old guy for ringing his doorbell?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't that just happen? This is BS. Joe defended himself after a previous assault. Fuck the trolls. Yeah, it's like, listen, man, you're entitled to defend yourself. That is a right. Some states you're entitled in different ways than others. So, you know, if you attack somebody, be prepared. Be prepared. If you get into a fight with somebody on the street in this day and age, be prepared that motherfucker knows some jujitsu and is going to put you to sleep or break your arm. Be prepared for that. You ain't sit there and go,
Seagal can do.
They go, oh, it's not right that he learned jujitsu. Fuck you. You can defend yourself, learn what Steel Toe wants you to fire. Tell Steel Toe to worry about his own fucking shit. This fucking guy. Don't worry about what I should do. If it wasn't for Joe, your producer with your episode with Ray would have fucking put everybody to sleep like a gas leak.
Like a gas leak.
That fucking Joe saved that goddamn segment.
So how did you get the name Steel Toe?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So how did you start in radio? Jesus Christ.
Hey, Bob, let me know about Tiff. Fucking Gino.
Hey, Gino Biscotti, $20. Hey, Bob, let me know about tips. All right, $20. You want to fill in? I hear there's a spot open. Joe sent me a video of him shooting the autograph Potsdam posters. Shooting a poster of the soundboard, I think would be better. He wasn't defending himself. He was showing off his gun to intimidate his neighbor who wasn't doing anything threatening at the time. At the time. Guess what? If he hit him, I'd stand in the yard and spin it on my finger like a fucking Western, like a cowboy.
Julie, can I just say one?
No, shut up, because I'm still talking. Here's what I would do. I'd fucking drop it in my driveway as many times. Every time it come, I go, whoops, drop my gun again. Whoops. I'd yell it out. I'd let them know. I'd put flyers up on the goddamn telephone poles. I may have lost my gun. This is what it looks like. Please call this number, but don't come on my fucking driveway. I love it. These people, this guy gets attacked. I don't care how old he is. I don't care what he had. He gets attacked, and now he's the asshole for fucking defending himself. Fuck that.
And
Fuck
also,
that.
I'm so sorry, but I just really have to say this. If the facts lined up with what the people on Twitter were saying, why was I not prosecuted for aggravated assault? Why was that charge dropped?
Thank
so I'm
you.
just randomly out there pointing my gun at my neighbors for no reason whatsoever. And the state's attorney's office is like, damn it, we've got a slam dunk here. We're going to convict this guy of felony aggravated assault, but we like the cut of his jib, so we're going to drop the charges and give him his guns back.
Yeah, but listen, it's ridiculous that this thing, people are ignoring how it started. They're just focusing on how it ended. And you can't
They're not
do one
even, though.
without
It
the-
ended with the charges dropped. They're
Well,
not
right,
even
but I'm
focusing
saying
on
your
that.
actions. Your actions is what they're focused on. Nobody's sitting here going, the fuck's this old man hitting people for? Who the fuck is he?
He seemed
Why did
happy.
Joe go to anger management then? Because he was
They
probably
make you-
ordered. Because he was
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
ordered to go to it.
Yeah,
Nobody
that was part of
wants-
getting the charges dropped.
Yeah. Why did I go to traffic school? Because they made me. Nobody wants to go to anger. You know how angry it makes you to be told you have to go to anger management?
Did they
It's
make you pick up
infuriating.
garbage on the side of the road?
Did they? Did you have to do any work on the road?
No, I didn't have community service. It was just the 4-hour anger management class.
They care because there's nothing going on. There's nothing going on. This is it. This is the big news for people.
I actually have been saying for months that I'm the most interesting person around here and should have my own show. I think this proves it. I mean, nobody's talking about you guys that much on Twitter.
Yeah, you want it too much. That's why you're not going to have it. I'll give it to you when you least expect it. All right,
You know,
You
when
just sit
everything
there-
goes away.
Yeah, you sit there and keep cleaning your fucking gun for the Cocoon tour bus that's going to drive by your street and relax over there.
I do. Have to
Here we
piss.
go.
Can we
You
take a
guys
break?
aren't funny, and nobody cares about your viewpoint, Shuli. The show is sounding a lot like Stuttering John podcast, which is why you're here, I imagine, right, Cam? Because we suck and we're terrible, and that's why there's 500 people watching. Got it. Understood. Understood. I agree. The Joe Show. Joe Show. Look, everybody
Show.
wants Joe
Wow.
Show. That's why you people aren't going to get it. You want it too much. I yelled at a lady I didn't know back in '96. I'll tell my boss today and likely quit to do the right thing. Yeah, it's like, and that's the other thing is everybody acts like their shit don't stink, like they've never had fucking moments that they look back on. And by the way, I don't think this is one of those moments. If I'm Joe, I don't look back on this and go, maybe I should have handled it differently. Fuck that. I'm with him. I'm with him.
Your Team Joe.
Team Joe.
Well, everything like that, you would think, what could have I done? You know, that's the way you think.
Yeah.
What if I did this? Maybe this one, whatever. You always look at something like that.
Yeah. And
That
then
is
now the
actually true, Crusher. Yes.
Yeah, neighbor had to do 8 hours of community service. Where's that tweet? That ain't anywhere. A Tea Party MAGA fan that became, and now Ryan, see, now this is where the problem really lies. You don't give a fuck about him pulling a gun out on an old man. You don't give a fuck about him getting upset at a clinic. You don't care about any of that. It's about politics. It's about politics. You guys have made up your minds because you didn't like that he had an opinion that differs from yours. I mean, guys, what the fuck are we talking about here? What are we talking about? I heard they didn't prosecute him because the prosecutor was a fan of the Shuli Network. Now we're getting some news. You're welcome, Joe.
Speaking of politics, did you see the clip of that Texas, was he the speaker who was drunk on the floor?
No, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Shuli, you came off a big show like Stern Show, and you got a legend, comic, and you only got 500 views. That's something to be proud of. I mean, Sam, you have a children's toy as your avatar. You're a grown man with a fucking puppet avatar, and
From a
you're
TV
watching.
show that lasted 2 seasons.
And you're watching. So I mean, you want to really give me a big fuck you? Don't watch. That's the best way. But sit here and waste your life in the chat so I would read it. You're not. That's not a victory for you, buddy. Daniel Poon, $5. Just a bunch of idiots who think folks are just supposed to get assaulted with a smile and take it. Kick rocks. Team Joe for life. And that's really what it comes down to. Nobody's been popped in the fucking face. That's why everybody fucking talks their shit and is entitled. It was a Levy Land Slugger baseball, actually. Yeah, you know. Go ahead, Bob. Read that one.
Misophonia, also called selective sound sensitivity syndrome, is a condition in which certain sounds trigger an outburst marked by irritation, anger, and or aggression. I think it's Joe's voice. Yeah,
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Hardest worker and least high. Who? Joe? No, I don't know who told you that.
True at all.
Guy's seething with anger. He's high 24 hours a day. Send Gino a link. Also, don't believe chats about steel toe. Americans and their guns. It'll never work. Yeah, man, come on. This is Canada checking in. Deep Surface coming to YouTube member. I love Canada, but you know, you guys are the you guys are definitely the cucks, man. You guys will watch everyone fuck your wife and be like, "Oh, could you do that a little slower? That'd be great.
Hey,
a little faster, eh?" Shuli, who's better dynasty, the '90 Bulls or Lakers? I'll hang Bulls, I think.
Bulls.
But I think the Bulls lose to the '80s Lakers in a heartbeat. That's what I think.
It's a bold statement.
Yeah. Shuli's meltdowns are way funnier than his jokes. See, I told you, you hang out. Another guy who hates us is here every day. Every day, every minute.
Give you something to do.
Right. I love it. Contributing to society. I'm helping. This is like this is like community service. I'm getting people focused and paying attention to shit. DabbleCon was awesome. There you go. You don't hear that a lot.
Maybe Joe should work, donate some time at like a elderly home or something like that.
Yeah, teach gun training to old people. Bring full circle. Carl invented pulling a gun on your name for the big unit, $1.99. Gun safety for old people. I like that.
Dowel training, you know.
I heard Joe was the second gunman in the grassy knoll. I can see your porn reflection in the background. It's not porn. It's this. I'll show you.
I mean, it couldn't have been that weird if they allowed Joe to go back. Oh my God. Go back to the hospital thing, you know? Like they allowed him back.
Right?
Yeah,
That's right. That's the other, and that's the other thing. They go, he doesn't. It goes from an incident happened. Was it handled in the best way? Whatever. I'm not going to get into that debate. Probably not, but I wasn't there. I don't know the situation. But it goes from that to Joe hates cancer nurses and Joe hates this one and that one. It's like, all right, well, I mean, if that's your take on it, I guess. I don't know, but I wouldn't think Joe, like I've been on long cross-country drives with Joe and he's never turned to me and go, you know what I fucking hate? Nurses who fucking help people with cancer. I fucking hate them. And so Bob wants Joe at his house. Joe's been to Bob's house.
Yeah, he has been.
Yeah. Is he gonna tell him no? Guy's packing heat. Next time just let the guy beat the shit out of you, I guess. Yeah. I guess so. I guess if
Joe
they were
is pro cancer.
He is pro cancer. That is one thing.
I love cancer t-shirts.
He told me in the pre-interview to work here. He goes, "There's just one thing I want to let you know. I'm really a huge fan of cancer. I'm super pro cancer. That's not going to change." Joe hates the way Jersey Mike's hand makes your subs. Joe hates cunts just like all of us. Yeah, exactly. New KC community. You know what Joe hates? Camille, I love this show. Thank you, my dog.
Thank you, Camille.
We love you too. Right back at you. All of a sudden, we have crossing the political spectrum here. Get back to Bob's Diggers and Stuttering John and Sufferability. Thanks. All right, Gunzo. We'll get there. But we're talking everything. We don't talk any of this shit normally. So what the hell? Our culture has real problems. No real problems anymore. So we have to make them up and be outraged. You couldn't be more right about it, Amanda. That is so true. Joe hates old pants. Joe hates frogs. Joe yells at Shriner kids. Yeah.
Yeah, when the commercial comes on, fuck you and your blanket.
Yeah. All right. We have that break, yeah?
Yeah, I've been dying to piss for like 15 minutes.
Okay.
All right. We got a live read tomorrow. We got to do on the show, which will be fun.
Yeah.
They specifically asked for you to do it. So we'll be doing that on the air
Mike
tomorrow.
also sent some more celebrity photos.
Whose phone's ringing?
That's mine. It's probably one of the pool guys, but
Oh, all right. Okay. Let's take a quick break. Bob, go yell at the pool guys. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, the Shuli Network would like to welcome a new sponsor joining us, Factor. Now, if you don't know what Factor is, you're about to learn. Factor is healthy eating made easy. Fresh, ready meals delivered to your doorstep. During the prime spring season, you need wholesome, convenient meals to energize you for warmer, more active days and keep you on track for reaching your goals. Factor's America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit. It can help you fuel up fast with ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. You'll save time, eat well, and tackle everything on your to-do list. You too busy to cook this May? I get it. Mother's Day, Father's Day, a lot of days. With Factor, you skip the trips to the grocery store. You skip the chopping, the prepping, the cleaning up. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are ready in just 2 minutes. So all you have to do is heat it up and enjoy. Then get back outside, soak up the warmer weather. Looking for calorie-conscious options ahead of summer? Try delicious, dietitian-approved, calorie-smart meals with around or less than 550 calories per serving. Need an extra boost of energy to support your wellness goals for this spring? Try Protein Plus meals with 30 grams of protein or more per serving. They offer delicious flavor-packed options on the menu each week, fit in a variety of lifestyles from keto to calorie smart, vegan plus veggie, and protein plus, and is prepared by chefs and approved by dietitians. Each meal has all the ingredients you need to feel satisfied all day long while meeting your goals. And if you're looking to mix it up, you can add a protein to select vegan and veggie meals each week. They have 34 plus chef prepared, dietitian approved weekly options. There's always something new to try. Plus, you can round out your meal and replenish your snack supply with an assortment of more than 45 add-ons, including breakfast items like delicious apple cinnamon pancakes, bacon and cheddar egg bites, bacon and egg breakfast skillet. I mean, the more I tell you, the more hungry you're going to get. The sooner you need to jump on this. You know, with Factor, you can rest assured you're making a sustainable choice. They offset 100% of their delivery emissions to your door. Source 100% renewable energy for their production sites and offices. This May, get Factor and enjoy clean eating without the hassle. Simply choose your meal and enjoy fresh, flavor-packed meals delivered to your door, ready in just 2 minutes. No prep, no mess. So here's what you do. Head to factormeals.com/Shuli50. Use the code Shuli50, SHULI50, to get 50% off your first box. That's code Shuli50 at factormeals.com/Shuli50 to get 50% off your first box. Go to the site, get your 50% off, and we thank Factor for being a sponsor of the Shuli Network. Let's get back to the show. Friends, family, and loved ones. I bet you haven't purchased a Father's Day gift yet, have you? Not to fear, the leaders in below-the-waist grooming are here. I'm talking about our pals at Manscaped. They're saving the day yet again with the total package for the father figure in your life. It's time to upgrade his game from waist to face. With this exclusive offer, have him join the 8 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and get 20% off plus free shipping with the code SHULISHOW at manscaped.com. That was cool. It's Father's Day. Let's be honest. We've all seen our pops naked, right? It ain't pretty. And his appearance down there, looked like he was on the ABA All-Star team. I mean, it was lush. A lot going on. So, we can't follow in our father's mistakes. We have to go the opposite way and look presentable. In the game of life, being a dad is never easy, but it's time to treat your pops like the ultimate Father's Day MVP with the Performance Package 4.0. Inside the package, he'll find their signature Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, brand new Weed Whacker 2.0, ear and nose hair trimmer, Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner, Performance boxer briefs, a travel bag,
to hold his goodies? I mean, what more do you want? Lasers? Oh, and we can't forget about the moneymaker. Manscaped has absolutely changed the game with their brand new Beard Hedger Pro Kit for fathers around the world. I live by this thing now. I love it. Included is the Beard Hedger Trimmer, beard shampoo and conditioner, beard oil, beard balm, and 2 free gifts with their signature beard comb and scissors. We all know dads love their comfort. If his grooming routine is already dialed, make sure to hook him up with Manscaped Boxers 2.0. As silly as this sounds, this might be my favorite thing in the entire package. Love them. So comfortable. Perfect. It's without a doubt the best boxers for men of all ages. So get 20% off plus free shipping with the code SHULEYSHOw at manscaped.com. What'd you say? Bring that back? That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code SHULEYSHOw. Make this Father's Day one he won't forget with Manscaped. Thank you, Manscaped. Let's get back to the show.
Take it away, Bob.
With his floating headphones.
Josh from Jersey. Man, my dick hair is longer than my dick. It looks like my penis is trying to do a comb over. Yeah, get some Manscaped, man. It'll help you out. People still talking about Joe. I figure we got like 10, 15 minutes left. We'd do open the phone lines. Ask us anything in the chat. Go ahead. Throw it out there. Joe did exactly what he should have. Old man shouldn't bring the smoke if he didn't want the fire. What? Let's do it. He said it wrong. It's whoop whoop. I know. Jesus Christ.
Can you get nothing right, Julie?
I mean, everybody's a goddamn hall monitor these days. Did you know this, Raymond B? I was in the Galactic War between Lyra and Draco. Can I claim to be a veteran? Yes, 100%. No one's going to dispute that claim.
100%.
All right. Steel Toe showed an edited video of Joe yelling at the woman. Okay. I mean, good for him. You know, there's the new video that's breaking. Everybody stay tuned. Saint Ranger, hope everyone has a good day. Thank you, buddy.
What kind of bullshit is that?
Oh, don't worry.
Come on. No complaints?
Don't worry. Yeah. He'll give it time. He'll trash. Damn it, Bob, stop yelling. Shuli, what part of Vegas did you grow up in? I didn't grow up in Vegas. I moved to Vegas when I was 18, and I lived in the west side of Vegas, Flamingo and Decatur, over by the Gold Coast and the Rio and that shit. What's the percentage split between you three? It's a good percentage. It's enough for everybody to do this from home.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't just us three, you know. We got a whole staff here.
Got the naked boys in back.
Naked boys in the back. Everybody's got to get paid, and everybody does. Shuli, your network rocks. Let the haters keep on hating. Keep up the great content since you've started. Listen, not every day's Christmas over here. I get it. You know, we're still figuring shit out. We're still working on stuff. But yeah, we love doing it. That's the whole point of what we're doing here is we're working with each other. We're working with friends, and we're
having fun.
We're having fun, man. You know, who made that?
Oh, hold on. I'll tell you. It was sent in from one of the listeners. It was Glum Cunt on Twitter.
Oh, big fan. Yeah. Shout out to Glum Cunt who sent us that beautiful picture.
What is that? That is not me.
That's Juicy Bob.
What?
That's Juicy Bob.
No,
Juicy
stop it.
Bob. Yeah.
Stop it now. Yeah, no, that was the tree guy. Stop it. The tree guy.
The tree guy. What about
the tree guy? He's got to cut down some trees. I want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how long have I've seen the trees. There's the three of them back there.
There's 5 there, and then there's ones on the side, and you can't. I mean, you know, he's like, "Hey, you got to pull there, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "What's the guy's name? What's the I go, "I got it on the pull guy." I told him. And he goes, "I'm thinking about getting a pull," and I said, I said, all right, I'll hook you up and I'll let you know. And yeah, he's got a lot of other stuff. It's amazing out here. It's like I moved into a town where everyone's here.
Right. Hey, you're the richest guy in town. Everybody's working on your projects over
No,
there.
but it's like weird that everybody has things going that, it's just weird. It's
'Cause it
weird.
takes so
Like I
goddamn
didn't
long,
I didn't
that's why.
expect it right here.
Shuli, can you tell us about one thing at the Stern Show that no one knows or shouldn't know? I mean, it's the thing over there. It's like the stuff people shouldn't know, they already know. So there really isn't much. There wasn't any like Illuminati sacrifice ceremonies, if that's what you're wondering. At least
Howard
not
is
when-
only 5'7". That's
yeah.
weird.
Yeah, and he's a black woman.
Yeah.
Actually, Howard is Robin, and Robin is Howard. It's a whole weird thing that they do.
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
think-
everything that kind of happened on air,
Well, not only that, but like people have leaked stuff, like people who used to work there have talked about stuff, and so there really isn't much left to uncover.
Here's my phone.
You are going to recommend your pool guy to someone else?
Okay, listen. I'm going to okay. All right, here's the thing. I'm dealing with the father now. That changed. So
Who were you dealing with before, the son or the Holy Ghost?
You have generational problems with that.
but
company.
so I would say, I would make sure that they knew what this shit, you know what I mean? This shit's gonna happen when whatever.
Okay. I hate when trees add shade to a backyard.
Oh, shut the fuck up. They're fucking. They're right over. There's gonna be leaves in the pool. I'll build a cabana or whatever the fuck that is. I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build stuff back. I'm not gonna build it. I'm just gonna get it and have somebody put it up.
St. Ranger, $3. Howdy to Bob, Shuli, and the viewers. What's up, Morse? Nobody
Whoa.
ever says that.
Living the life, baby.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody has things going, Bob. It's called a society.
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about a different way.
I like how it's gone so long. Like they're passing on. The grandfather started building this pool. It's like, son, I'm passing this pool off to you.
No, because I'm not. Look, I like things done a certain way.
Is Howard's hair real? Yes. Have you ever seen him without a wig? No, I don't think it's a wig. And I've never seen him. If it is, I've never seen him without it. But I think it's real hair. Listen, I'm far from a hair expert, so don't take my word for it. How fun were the Christmas parties for real? For real, they were a fucking
fun.
blast.
They
They
were
were a
fun.
blast.
Yep.
Because it was an open bar. It was delicious food all night long. And it was every department hanging out and people just getting shit faced. And then you could talk to Howard and embarrass yourself, which happened every year. So yeah, I told you that one year I went to the Christmas party. I got hit by a bike messenger crossing the street. The guy hit me, flew off his bike. I fucking rang my bell. I ended up having a concussion, and I go, well, I'm still going to the party.
Did Bob really want to fight Ronnie? No, I never had a problem with Ronnie.
No.
Never. We always got along. I'm sure he took Howard's side after I left, but yeah, I'm sure everybody did.
Well,
That's what
yeah. I mean,
happens.
if people wanted to remain employed, yeah, they would have to take Howard's side. I think.
Yeah. It was an easy choice at that time.
Nobody mentioned Illuminati sacrifices, Shuli. You've overplayed your hand, sir. Shuluminati confirmed.
I like that.
Boys, how much work would it take to change and rebrand the network to Shuluminati? I really like that, and I think that'll really upset a lot of people.
Okay, so I'm gonna put my.
Bob, we're doing a show.
I just got to put he wants my email now.
When did Bob start communicating with Pool Daddy rather than his pool air?
Well, probably when. Look, there's probably a good reason.
Imagine being the guy and you go, Dad, you got to talk to this fucking guy. I can't deal with him anymore. That's exactly what happened. That's what happened.
You're a boomer. He's a boomer. Maybe you
Because,
guys
Dad,
can
you were
work
right. This guy's out of his fucking mind. Can you deal with him from now on?
You know what? It's easier because he sounds like me. He talk like he has the same accent, and it's just it's better. You know, I find it calming.
Does Shuli like Benji's writing? Benji's super talented guy. Super talented. Illuminati. There we go. The artwork's being made.
No, but why do I want all these trees all over, hanging over? There's 2 or 3 of them that stop it.
Yeah, Bob yelled
Stop
at
it.
Pool, and now Pool Dad is involved.
Mhm.
Pool Dad, boom, 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 boom.
The guy's like
boom,
6'6"
boom,
or
boom.
something too. What the fuck?
The dad or the son?
The son.
Wow, and you yelled at him so bad he went run into his father. That's
No,
insane.
I'm just look. What? No, it whatever. But the trees. Okay, here. 3 trees go straight up. 3
Go
of them
ahead.
start angling over and hang over. So I don't want them. And I said, I go, give me a price on the whole side, because the whole side is like there's stuff growing between the fence and the 2 fences. And I want, and I said I want it to go straight because the trees were in the way. So I angled it. So I lost some of my property. So I said, we want that done. And he gave me a price that was fucking. Somebody gave me a price the other day, $2,700.
Bobby Francis. I'm going to recommend Bob's Pool Builder to my grandchildren.
How many trees was the 2,700?
There's, I don't know. There's
No.
He doesn't know.
7 in the back, and then maybe 6 on the side.
For 2,700?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds hard to believe.
That's high.
No, that's low.
No,
it's ridiculously cheap.
Yeah.
It's not ridiculous cheap
It
because
is.
here's another fucking thing. You know what this guy just told me he was charging me?
What?
$950
for all the trees?
All the trees, and they'll eat them up in the fucking tree eater.
That is 100% impossible.
That is not. Let me tell you something stupid. Listen to the whole thing.
No, I know. I've had it done. I've had trees.
You had it done. You know nothing about trees in North Jersey. It's all corrupt anyway. This guy,
As opposed to the Philadelphia area.
this guy cut the other guy's trees behind me. Remember, there used to be tons of trees going all the way back to his house, right? They're all cut except for the ones that are on my thing. And he goes, well, and the guy from back there came by and he goes, I left you a card for the guy, you want trees. I'm going to get more done again. So he worked with him already. And he said, yeah, I'm going to go do his. So I go, well, how much for just mine now? Because we're either going to put it together or not put it together. And he goes, $950. I said, go fucking cut. And this guy's professional.
You are just asking to get fucked up the ass.
The guy is professional.
Yeah, professional thief.
I've seen
Mike,
the work
you're
that
not
he
listening.
did.
You're not listening, Mike. The guy chops the trees and eats them. Okay, for $950, it's all done.
Yeah. So he puts them in a machine that chops them up, and that's it. And then you got mulch if you want it. And that's fine. That's all I need. Okay. Great show, guys. I love all the shows on the network and have from the start. Ignore the hate. Look, you just do what you do, and if you come, you come. If you don't, you don't. That's it. That's all we can do. But
we're not looking for everybody to love every show on the network. That's why we have shows like Ray DeVito. Okay, it's not about loving everything.
I heard what you're saying.
I'm doing a wrap up on.
But I'm just saying that that's a great price compared to what the kid and this other guy. He had this guy come in the thing. They're looking at it. He's like $2,700.
Yeah, even that's low. But that.
And then
that at
I
least isn't
said,
ridiculous.
then I go when, and I just started yelling and chased them out.
One large down payment, and I'll build you a house for $10,000. Popcorn Farts wants you to know that,
Dude. It's there. It's there. It's okay. We'll see. Okay.
You know what, Bob? Everybody's been mocking you from the start. Who's believed in you from day one with this pool thing? This guy right here. And now the trees, $950 for 17 trees. I believe it. I think it's going to happen.
It is going to happen, and he's going to be here. He's going to be here within 2 weeks. I said you have to. I said the whole fence is going. So do whatever just whatever. Said
Arthur
no.
James. I want you guys to know that I love all the shows that I choose to watch on your network, gang. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Arthur. Appreciate it, buddy.
Boom!
Yeah, and then don't forget to check out Out of the Tree Cutting Business tonight at
Into the
9.
treehouse with your
Yeah.
host.
No, I mean this guy did. He did. I seen their work. Believe me, they cut. There was so much woods back there, and now it's open. So basically, there's only he knows what he's fucking doing. They know what I seen them doing it. They climb up the tree and they cut it off if it's whatever, and they go like that, and then they put it in a thing and chew it up, and that's it. He'll be here one day. One day.
So
He'll get 950 here, and he'll get fucking whatever 950 there. That's
it's less than $100 a tree. He's taking them down and grinding them.
They're not huge, you fucking idiot. What do you
Well,
know
how-
about trees? You never
I
seen
know
my
about
trees.
trees. I had a house. I had a yard.
You had a
I
house. You
like-
had. Look how good you did.
Well, how
You
many of you
overpaid for your
had?
fucking goddamn
Yeah,
tree
right.
cutting, and now you don't have a house anymore.
How many of you had?
Me, house is enough. Enough, I'd say. I've had a lot.
WATP was great today. Who are these pool builders?
Oh, come on with that
That's
shit.
toilet stuff.
No, but yeah, so I got it'll be
How tall are
everything
the
I
trees?
want. I put up a little fucking like a tent thing or whatever it's called, and then underneath there'll be shade there, and you want sun in the thing, and if I get an awning over the deck, I'll get an awning over the deck later
First
on.
of all, you're going to be sorry for cutting down the trees because it's going to be like a desert out there, and
It's going to be so hot.
Yeah. July, August.
I'm
but
gonna leave 2 trees. I said.
How tall are the trees that are getting cut?
Some of them 20 feet,
It's a decent sized tree.
and then some are
20 feet.
2 of them are pretty big. But they're bigger than the house, but
All right, so that's
I want to keep those
40
2
feet.
that are straight up. I don't worry about them. The ones that are, if it's starting to tilt like this and growing that way, they're all gone. Those are gone. The sides are gone. That's it. All right. Don't worry about it. You'll never see the sun here. You'll never see the shade here.
I hate this show. I hate everybody. I can't do this anymore. See you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Richard. We'll see you tomorrow, pal.
No, those are not the tree. Those they're not even close to that. There's some that are I can cut down right
This
now.
sounds
Okay.
like Fargo. Dealer's saying.
Bob has no idea to estimate distance. See, I totally do. I know exactly what it is, and I'm gonna leave 2 trees, 1 and 2. The 3 in between get done. The other one gets done, and the other one gets done. Now we go on the side. We cut it down all the way, 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 and that's it.
No wonder he passed you off to his dad. He goes, I can't listen to this fucking mental patient go down all the way, down all the way. Shuli, play the clip of Artie describing Bob's basement. We'll do
He's
that
never
for
even
you.
seen it. I had a great fucking basement there. Okay, Jesus fucking Christ.
Tony Soprano, Diane, they'll be here soon. They got to cross the border first. That is true.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, they are fucking the best workers. I can tell you that. But they get in there and they can fit anywhere. And I seen them running around the pole and shit. Yeah, they oh,
Evan
God.
screaming, "This is the best fucking show out." I ditched Louder with Crowder for this, and I love it. Well, welcome, pal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A lot of tree stuff. A lot of people in the chat want to talk about this.
They want to talk about trees that they don't know about. I know what's back there, and I know what I want. And I know what I don't want. I know how much shade I want, and I know how much shade I don't want, and I'm fine. And then I'm going to build a fucking goddamn hangout place where you're going to be under. It'll be a hangout place with tables and fire pits and no fucking trees, honey. You can't. Let's have 2 trees. I'll talk about it later. You don't know anything about sun, shade, and I know everything. Okay,
You don't know anything about sun and shade. You just said
you
to your
want
wife.
a little bit of trees. It looks beautiful.
well, you
and
do. You
then
need
I'm
trees. It
going
keeps
to
the-
plant
the-
stuff in the yard. Once everything, it's going to be a summer thing where I will be building it for next year too. I will be doing a lot of stuff myself.
Hey, I stand with
my
Marty
husband.
Jannetty.
Wait, put this up.
Hold on. I will.
America.
1 second. Let me just say this to Brett. Brett, can you put together a Marty Jannetty game, please? One real thing about Marty and 2 or 3 fake things, because his life is fascinating, and we got to get into Marty Jannetty. One half of the Rockers used to wrestle with Shawn Michaels. He's crazy these days, and he's a great one. Okay, so where were you saying? What did you want?
Am America. She said her husband's a tree guy. Look, it doesn't. Do you think? Look, everybody's looking for everybody.
Here we go. My
Everybody-
husband is a tree guy, and he says that that's an absurdly low rate for that amount of trees.
They're not big. They're not big.
A lot of them are not big.
A
He's
lot of them
right
are not
about that.
big. The sides are nothing. You know what I mean? A little, it's done. Okay. Tiff, Life with Lenny. No sex talk with Lenny and Bichetti. Shuli, Bob, and Mike Burns. I miss the effing weirdo. Whatever.
Look at her avatar.
What am I doing on the dog?
You're riding a pug.
Yeah. Your whole pug discussion.
You need a permit. Shut the fuck up.
You do.
Is that
Of course you
true?
do. Yeah.
Mulch in a pool, is it salted? Funny Canadian. It's a fair question. Is you save?
I'm saving the forest. I'm saving 2 trees. That's it. Don't worry about any fucking thing. You're not getting no tree pictures now.
By the way, did you know YouTube?
All right, I'll
user-
take pictures for tomorrow. But that's it. And then they're going to be gone, and it's only going to be $950. And then when I
used to-
tell them I don't want the other 2 taken down, it'll be 7.
I used to be a tree guy. I'm an ass man these days. YouTuber checking in.
Everybody knows about fucking trees, and everything I do, they know about. Please.
Bob, did you check with the Arbor Day people and Shade Tree Commission? I believe you have to get stickers first, flags, etc.
Yeah. Big
Who's
fine.
going to just cut them down?
Well,
there's no reason to have fucking. I want the fence to go straight now, so I want those trees on the side taken out. I want some other ones, and that's it. And that's it.
We get
Can
Bob's
we
tree
get
on the
Bob's
show?
tree? And we're not getting Bob's tree.
Hold on a second. This
Uh-huh.
package rate with his neighbor could mean that the $950 only covers the ones in the back, booting the neighbor's property. He might want to double to do the trees on the side as well. So
At
you're
least.
thinking, so Chris is saying a new price is going to be dropped on you.
No,
when
no.
it gets-
Listen to me. I said there's no trees besides those trees behind me now.
Yeah.
Those I said how much he had other trees that he was going to get work on, and then I said how much these trees and those there, and he said $950.
Remember in The Happening when the trees teamed up with the wind to be a horror movie villain? Yeah, I mean, what is
Well,
there a
I
worse
don't want
reveal?
that to happen, but you know, for 9 expected power lines left.
Huh?
What? For
Who?
950 expected the power lines left. Well, look, there's only power lines on the side, and he goes, "Yeah, I see the power lines. We'll just clip around it, and then whatever they do,
Right.
don't worry about it."
Hey, Shuli, if Howard asked you to come back, would you? I don't think so. I mean, that question ain't coming, and what am I coming back to? You know what I mean? It's like I'm good. It ain't gonna ever be what it was. It ain't gonna be any better. So why do it? Yeah. Shuli, can you please numerize the Freddie Mercury show before it gets out of hand? Love, Bob, Mike Morris, Iso Draw. Yes, we will get on that. Boys in the
Yeah.
back, number those fuckers, please, before it gets out of hand. He's right. Saint Ranger. Bob reminds me of the character who says, "Quit making the negative waves."
Mike Morse. True. That's all they do. That's all they do. Look, things aren't done overnight, and I get that, and that's okay. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, we had a nice
Doesn't get
conversation.
done over a year either at your place.
I have township problems.
There's no way Bob is staying in this house in this situation. That's not how Bob works. As soon as Bob gets the most of the way done, he's out of there.
Well, I mean, look, will I move? Will we move in a couple of years? Probably, you know,
Right.
probably.
Right.
But it's
This-
a good area for people that live in Philadelphia that want a nice place and a
This
pool.
is surreal, which means which means like almost real.
It's real. I was out there. I was out there, and I talked to the guy. I talked to him yesterday. He's coming by. He's gonna do trees over there. Trees over there. They'll be out of here in one fucking day, and that's it. Okay, one day.
One day to cut down all those trees and
Yeah,
and
yeah,
grind 'em.
because they got a team, you motherfuckers. They got a team.
So,
They cut it
the
down.
team-
They
what's the
throw it in
team
the
getting?
eater.
What, they getting
They
$50
throw it.
each for the full day work? That's
What?
good. So
No,
a
they
full
did.
team-
They'll take those down in a day easily.
Easily.
Two
You've
or
seen
three of
them.
those. You can do it yourself. You know, you could probably just take a running, like a drop kick at it, and might knock them down.
Yeah, I mean, you can tie a rope to them and pull them.
Right.
You know,
Right.
but you know.
I think you're getting ripped off now that I'm thinking of the trees.
But
I
yeah,
think
I'll
you
take
gotta
a
ask
picture
for a
of them for
discount.
tomorrow
Yeah, I
and
gotta see.
tell me what you
Take
think.
a picture for tomorrow.
I mean, Jesus fucking Christ! Everything's your fucking everybody's business. Shut the. You don't know about trees.
I know trees.
You know.
Levy has millions of fans all over the world. Lots from India. Did you know that, Bob? You're big in
Yeah, I'm
India.
pretty big there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love the RAV in New Delhi?
You can
Am I
drop
right?
and chop a 20-foot tree in less than an hour. Exactly. And then they feed it to the machine and it eats it and that's it. And then they chop it. He moves on, chops another one. It'll be done in fucking my
On the side
yard
of the
will be
house,
done
so
in
don't you have
5
wires
hours.
coming in? You have wires coming in from the.
We have wires
pole?
on the side, but a lot of them don't reach up to them. Just shut your mouth. All right.
Bob, are they pulling up the roots or just leaving a stump? It could be a new smoking stump.
Look, the whole thing, if they leave it, I don't give a fuck because of the fact that as long as they can build a fence straight, that's all I want, you know? And then I have more property on this side now, so I'm going to move out towards the road more. So I have, I'm not going to go out too far because I don't want nobody hitting the fence because they have to come back there. But I will take some of my land back on both sides. So
Is that your land or your neighbor's land?
it's my land.
Beavers take longer than one day.
I'm not gonna. It's a beaver company. That's what I hired. Fucking a bunch of woodpeckers and fucking. It's awful weather here. Shut up.
Bob has great
has
material on
yeah.
Indian street vendors. That is
I don't
true.
want to talk about them.
No, don't waste it here for free. Save it for the show. Dave Daffler, $2. Bob is a branch manager. That was a
Look,
good one.
if
I see what you
people
did.
want, it's good to know people that want to do stuff here. That you know, everybody can do a little work.
These never get old for me. I love them. Awful weather.
Yeah, it's been sunny every fucking day, honey. Yeah, it's fucking awful here.
I think she's saying
It's awful 3
today.
months out of the year. That's it. Got a
I think
fucking
she's saying
heated pool
today.
with
She's
seawater.
saying today. She's saying today it's awful weather.
It's beautiful. It's cold, but it's beautiful. It'll warm up.
It's supposed to rain.
Mean, angry people. Well, that's what you deal with. You know, awesome advert according to the kind and generous FAFO.
Thank you, Tiff. Thanks for the 5.
Look, everything's going forward, and that's the key. And
Yeah, but
Bob, you're
extremely
leaving stumps.
slowly.
You live in a township. You can't live like the trash borough. No, Josh. He's going to cut it all the way down. There's no stumps in the back over there. He's going to cut it all down and whatever. You know what I mean? As long as you can get a fence there, I don't give a fuck. You know, a lot of homeless bird. If you cut the tree, there's trees
true.
all over on the right side. Everybody, there's woods. Don't you worry about the fucking birds.
Well, your neighbor's cutting trees. You're cutting trees. You're killing the wildlife.
There's
This is a great question. This guy
is fucking. There's fucking. There's 4 or 5 bony trees in the back, and this one's coming between the fence that or near the fence that are just have to go, and that's it. And it's going to be perfect. And I'm thinking of putting a basketball court up too.
What do you think about Gunzo's comment? Bob, when are you going to hire a guy to move the house a few feet this way or that way?
Soon.
Soon. That's coming. Scott, I'm new here. Why does everyone hate on everything Bob does?
Because they're jealous. They're jealous that they you know what I mean? They want trees and they don't want trees. They want to pull and they want to look. I'm doing for me and us. That's it. Bob can't even swim like a fucking goddamn bat in a pool. I can swim. I can swim unbelievable. Watch what happens to me after I get this thing. I am going to be swimming every day, every break, every time, every night, every morning, and I'm just going to become something subhuman.
Well, mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Our friend Uncle Reek and Mommy sent in a couple photos. Her dad builds little houses out of trees. So, Bob, if you want, she can have her dad make you one of these.
Ooh.
Oh, out of the stumps. Oh.
But then they're in the back. They're on the other side of the fence. What am I going to be laying on? They're not in my yard.
That's cool, though.
Well,
Yeah,
if
but they're not
in
in
your
my yard.
Then you shouldn't be touching them if they're not in your yard.
Yeah. Do you
That's
have
what I
permission
said.
to
I
take
said
those?
those are really his, so he should fucking cut them down. They're his trees that are
Does he
behind.
know? Does he know you're getting them cut down? And is he okay
He gave
with
me the
it?
card. He called me up yesterday, or they say I got the tree guy coming again, and I know you just talk in the neighborhood that I want trees taken down, and he put a card there, and I called the guy, and then he has he has this other company we were talking about for a quick second, and I'm not going to bring that up.
People that own bowling balls are losers. Bob had the greatest line ever left.
Well, it's true. If you have a bag for it and you have your own shoes, you're pretty much.
What about a pool cue? Does it also count for, like, if you have your own pool cue?
It's
that
pretty
you, like,
lame. It's pretty
that
lame.
is, right?
Because when
That's
they
like-
come walking in with the thing and they put it together, you're like, oh, look at this fucking guy.
they're sitting there screwing together, looking
I
around.
don't play pool. I use this to keep the pussy away. You know? Are you fucking kidding me? Anything like that, you know? It's like, stop it. You know, you're not that fucking important. you
Right.
know?
Unless it's a tournament, I don't want to see you going, can you give me a rosin bag so I can get ready for my next throw? Bob reminds me of the character who says, quit making with negative waves in the Kelly's Heroes movies. Yeah, we read that. Wouldn't say Rager. Thank you. Illegally cutting down trees. It's $500 each. That's the fine.
You don't even know. You're making up shit. You fucking Bob's fake poll. Look, of course he's going to fucking lie about this shit. Look, the trees, this is my area here. Nobody fucking tells me what I can cut down any. There it is. It's going down myself. It's not even close to that thickness. Not even close.
That's what she said.
Thank you for noticing.
Yeah.
That's
well,
why he's here.
My fans.
No, there's
yeah,
no
he's
way
honest.
that these things. I'll go take a picture now. Go fuck yourselves. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Go fuck yourselves.
Go take a
All right,
picture.
we'll fuck ourselves. Go.
Go ahead. We'll fuck ourselves.
Fucking
You go take a
making tea,
picture.
too. Fuck you.
So funny. He's going out there. He's going out there to take pictures of fucking trees in his yard.
I don't remember there being a whole lot of trees back there.
They are, but they're not in. It's what's crazy is they're not in his yard, but they hang over his yard, and they're just gonna fuck that pool up by whatever's falling out of them, the leaves and all the other shit. It's gonna just wreak havoc on his shit back there. But $950 for again, like I would say, the majority of those trees are not big.
Still, just that many. If it's as many as he said, it's over 10. He said
Mhm.
six on one side, 7 on the other. I mean, that's still a insanely.
Did Bob turn into Christopher Walken? I don't know. Young. I don't know, but odds would have been high that if Gina thought she was going to have wood problems, it would have been Bob taking advantage. Carl invented telling people to go fuck themselves. God damn it, we are not doing well. Bob goes around the neighborhood to look at what neighbors' trees he can cut down. Yeah, it's like, and I love that this guy totally set him up too. He's like, yeah, cut those trees down. It's on his property. Like he didn't want to pay for it. I like that Julie whispering now.
Yes, we don't.
I don't want Bob to hear.
Right.
Let's say.
Ears like a hawk.
I'm secretly teaming up with Kevin Brennan. Don't tell Bob. I hope he doesn't fall in that huge hole in the yard. I think there's a possibility. There's a possibility. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of sun shining into every part of that yard once those trees are gone. That I will say.
And there's only 2 days to Memorial Day weekend, so if that pool isn't done.
Pictures are coming in. You got these, Joe?
Yeah.
All right. Great pictures.
Wait till you see this. All right. They're not huge, but they're not tiny.
There's your fucking. I sent the fucking pictures. And that's only. That's not even fucking like. It's not even. They look bigger. Okay, because of the fact that the way they look bigger, and they're not as big as that. And surely you've seen the fucking trees. Are they huge?
No, they're not. They're not. They're not even. I mean, up right now, they don't block the sun from. You know what I mean? Like,
but they get over the fence.
They sit there and they lean over, and they're gonna all fall into your pool. All that shit's gonna fill up your filter. It's gonna fuck your pool up. So you got to take them down.
Now, if you have that hole in your yard, how are they going to get in with all the stuff they need to cut it down?
It's from the back. They go from the neighbor's yard.
Hole in the ground.
You don't even have the hole in the ground yet?
There's a hole in the ground, but it's not a hole in the ground. Holy
2
shit.
days before Memorial Day weekend, Bob.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be done.
Okay, we'll see.
This is amazing. How many appliances are in the backyard?
What are you talking about?
Isn't that a
You ready for
trailer
the pictures?
The what?
Yeah. The pictures.
So, yeah, I'm going to start with this one because I think this perspective really gives you an idea of what's going on back there.
Good. Let's see. Oh yeah, totally.
Okay, you see those 1, 2, 3, boom. Just take them to the fence. Got to go there.
I mean, maybe one of the worst pictures.
There's
I've
the
ever
house
seen.
all the way in the back. Okay, you see the one tree on the right? That one can stay. One of them in the middle can stay. You see the other ones have to come down. There's 3 of them. It looks a lot fuller than not. It looks fuller than it really is.
Got you. Chat. Your thoughts on the photo?
Fuck them. Bob just gives chat. Bob just give chat the company's name, and I promise it'll be done by what?
The company's called Pool Guy. They're saying just give us the name of the company, and we'll make sure the shit gets
He
done.
gave me a card. I got his number. I put it in my phone. Just don't worry about it. Just listen to me.
Yeah, terrible pictures, no perspective.
Oh, shut up, Kenneth.
I mean, I think he's right. Those pictures, they're not really telling the story.
No.
You know?
Poor job.
It's not. It's going to be. Look, I leave 2 trees. I'm happy, and that's it. That's all I need is 2 trees, and the leaves will fall straight down. And the wind doesn't usually blow this way; it blows that way or that way. So the leaves will go that way or that way, and the pool's in front of it. So there would be basically nothing. This year there was something different that grew on the tree, but it looked pretty cool. But it doesn't happen every year.
I have no idea what you meant.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I know Tony next door knows what it is. We've never seen it before like this. Every once in a while, the tree will grow different stuff on it. Hubby says that's a great price for the tops.
To trim the tops. That's
not
cutting them down, trimming.
There's going to be.
Yeah, are you sure you want him?
That's
to
probably a 4 or 5 hour job. Exactly. So you got 2 of those. You're walking out with 2,000 for the day. But he's probably more. He's probably more because I know he had tons of trees that he doesn't have anymore.
Are those trees the only trees surrounding your house and only source of shade, Bob?
Yeah. But I'm going to leave 2 of them. What the fuck do you not know about me leaving 2 of them that are growing straight up? I don't want a crooked tree that grows in back of the house and leans in. Like, how you doing? I don't want that.
When it rains, you don't have the roots keeping the soil together, so things are going to start sliding around.
It's behind the fence. It starts going down. It's going down.
He's saying, call the tree guy now to confirm the price. I bet it's more. It'll be radio gold.
Just let it unfold. Let it unfold.
Let it
and
unfold.
Look, this is my
You
day
are.
every day.
Just let it unfold.
This is my day every day.
It is. There's always something, you know. It's like, what the fuck? I can't have, you know.
This is my day every day. That's my favorite. What this guy says? What fence are you talking about?
What fence? They're taking the fence down and putting a new one up.
I don't see a fence
because there isn't a fence there. Oh, stop it! I'm an idiot. You live in the luxury. Yes. Look, I am moving. We will be moving. There's no doubt. I would say 3 years we're moving.
3 years. You got that, Jeter? 3-year countdown begins now.
No, but the whole thing is that now we'll be able to sell for a nice price. No, the good thing is that we are close to Philadelphia. So if you have a great job in Philadelphia, this would be a perfect thing to. You don't have to live in the city. You have the life of no crime. And it's just it's perfect for somebody.
Yeah, the only crime that's happening is the people who are putting in your pool.
Listen, there's no crime going on here.
Listen to me.
$9.50 per tree. They don't know. You don't say per tree. Nobody said that, and he said, I go, how much for this and that, all of these and that, and you know what? He said $9.50, and that's it. And that's it.
Whenever Gina wants, she can have a show on here. How about that? Is he saying $9.50 per tree?
No, he's not saying $9.50 per tree, because I would have said how much per tree, and there's no per tree. You know what I mean?
Tree O'Neill.
Yeah, right. Tree died several years
Just
ago.
trim the tops. Honey, let me deal with this.
She's right.
So the new owner will be dealing with the pool guy's grandson.
Why do you gotta be?
You people, you just can't make you people happy, can you? I mean,
just listen to me. It's the whole thing is it's going to be done, and it's going to be done real soon. Everything is happening.
Well, all I can do is back up my Bobby and say I believe this man when he says it will all get done, and you guys will all look like idiots when it does get done.
Yeah.
Bob Levy, 2024. There you go.
Yeah, we got past the part where he said, "Look, you're gonna be able to." When it wasn't going in last year, he's like, "You're gonna enjoy it, the rest of your life." And I'm like, "I don't give a fuck about the rest of my life." I'm screaming, "Put the fucking thing in the ground!" And I go, "Don't fucking use that fucking line again on me." I said,
Fuck you, Gary.
No, because I hate when you're just telling. I know when somebody's blowing smoke up your like. I know that,
Right.
and I know that this is what they tell people, and I get it. And but I'm saying, just don't use that with me. Don't.
I listen. You remind me of my mom whenever somebody would tell her to relax. That was her her snapping point. When I go, Mom, relax. Don't tell me relax. She would fucking scream at the top of her lungs. And yeah, I get what you're saying, that you're getting fed a line of bullshit. And you're just like, hey, motherfucker, not me, not now.
Oh, here we go. I'm sure Mike did this.
Yes, I did. Scroll down a little bit, and you'll see they have a list of small, medium, and large. With the averages.
Good.
Who the fuck are these? These ain't tree guys.
What is that?
Here we go. Hey,
A
right
mature oak. I don't have a mature oak.
Small, 30 feet or larger.
Or
30 feet or shorter, sorry. 300 to 500. Fruit trees, hawthorns, silver birches, etc. Medium, 30 to 60 feet. 600 to 1,000. Maple, elm, And then large trees,
Yeah.
60 to 80,
Yeah.
we got 1,500 to 3,000. Yeah, I got big
So-
fucking trees out.
Yeah.
out.
So
Listen
those
to
those
me.
two are at least median, the ones you have on the one side there. Bob.
Listen to me. He told me a fucking price for a reason because that's what he can do it for. Because this is how you get more work. This is how you fucking tell
That's how you
people.
go bankrupt.
You better hope he
No,
doesn't.
you don't go
Google-
bankrupt. He's got his own company. He got his kid there, I thought. And Mike is not brilliant.
But listen, you better hope he doesn't Google tree cutting prices, because then you're fucked.
Right.
If he finds out what the industry rate's going,
Yeah.
you're in
Listen,
trouble.
here's what happens. The fact is that if he was doing work there, right? Now he's doing work here. Then he's doing work there again. Okay. Then what if somebody over here wants it done? You know? Another. Okay, whatever.
It's called an estimate, Bob. They'll find.
I
a reason
said
to
how
charge you.
much. I said don't know estimate. I didn't say estimate. I don't know. Bob went from Dollar Tree for his. Mature oaks. I don't have mature oaks. Yeah, exactly. I don't have mature. Nothing's fucking mature out there.
can't-
Okay.
Or
I
in
can't
your
wait.
house.
I can't wait for a month or two from now when everything's operational. Bob coming on the air, just bright red, burnt to a crisp. Going, I fell asleep in the raft and there's no fucking shade because we fucking took the trees down. Blah blah blah.
I'm leaving 2 trees.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaving 2 trees, and
Yes,
that's
it's way
all.
too low. Did you make sure they are licensed, bonded, and insured, Bob?
God,
That's pretty important, actually. 'cause
They
if fuck
are.
something
They
up-
are. Everybody is. That's why they're panicking now.
Be careful. Your trees could be hardwood, valuable stuff, and they could make a couple $1,000s on top of what you pay them. Discuss this research, communicate with them.
Look, it's a what? Put that one up.
What, this one?
Not that one. The next one. It's a cash. What?
It's a cash price. You get a deal.
Okay.
If you're paying cash,
Are you paying cash?
I didn't mention it, but whatever.
That's
I
when the
just want
price
them
will
to fuck
change.
out.
Right. They'll go, I thought the 950 was cash. That's why I
Look
gave
at
you the
Zeta. I'm with Bob. I'll do the job. 950 and at least 950. You're walking out with maybe a day, you know?
Yeah, Crusher says just a guy with a chainsaw. No worries.
Exactly, but they have a cutter. They have a thing that lifts them in the air. Holy shit! I seen them.
Tim, thank you for $2. We spoke about it earlier.
Yeah, Kevin doesn't want to talk about it. I guess so. There's nothing to talk about then.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the
You know?
update.
I'm a trader.
Cost me over $1K just to have a stump removed.
Well, they must have seen you coming. You know?
Yeah.
Wow.
Next week, Bob's rant will be the tree guy. Bob, do you know what chlorine lemons should be? I'm not fucking putting chlorine in it. Sea salt water, whatever. And it's not a fake poll. You fucking breaking news. Chad just waved the white flag. He's not going to go until Sunday. Pulled all the shows of YouTube. Kumi's Cock is the only Patreon breaking news. So what? Like he can't do anything anymore. Like he
No, so if you get a strike, and this happened to us, and it actually was the catalyst for the Patreon growing like it did. Was John gave us a strike, and we couldn't do live shows until that strike was taken away. And until our appeal was approved. And so we ended up just doing Patreon shows because that was the only place we could broadcast. So yeah, until this thing is lifted, he can't do live shows.
Wow.
And he can't do he can't get super chats, and he can't get
So when's he coming to our network?
Yeah, right.
That would fucking. Oh man.
I'm good. I got no hatred for Chad, but I'm good. I'm looking for less drama over here.
Well, that's what it is. You get
Not
you,
more.
you get mad for like 2 days, and you realize, what are you mad about? You know what I mean? Really, truthfully, that's a fact.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you mad about? What are you
Especially
mad?
the older you get, the the more friends you have just dropping dead out of the blue, and you never see him again. Like you're just like, what the fuck are we doing here? What is this all about?
What do you win at the end? That's
What do
what I
you
want.
win?
I always want to figure that out when people say they're winning. What is the winning thing? You know,
You got me. You
even
got me.
Gino says I'm winning. I'm doing this, and
Get up every day and
what
love
do you win?
do. You get up every day and you love what you do and you make a living doing it. That's winning to me. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah,
So many people stuck in such shit jobs that they don't want to be in, places that they're just trapped. They feel like a hostage.
And they can't get out because they only charge $950 to cut down 17 trees.
It's not like you see there. It's not that much.
No,
Look at how skinny they are. Look how skinny they are.
But are those on your neighbor's property or yours, Bob?
They're
It's on his
actually on
neighbor's.
his.
Well, it's smart you're doing it then.
You get mad
Well,
and you
I
take it out on
said
someone's
that's basically his property, but if we can work something out, we can work something out.
Oh, by the way, saltwater pool does need chlorine, Bob. Just letting you know.
When it's done, I will go out there in a few days and I will show you what they tell me and what to do.
I don't care what the pool guy says. It says a saltwater pool is an alternative to a traditional chlorine pool.
No kidding.
Although you don't add chlorine tablets, it still does contain chlorine. It just has a smaller amount that's generated through the filter system.
Yeah.
Bob, where are you getting your salt water from? Hose water, then pouring table salt until it's to your liking.
Listen, I don't know how it's done, and I just got the whole hose thing fixed.
Listen to the boss. Look what the boss is saying.
No, there is going to be no trees along the side. There's no doubt about that. You believe everything you read on it. Yeah, because Mike's an idiot. Mike's one of them nerds. You know what I mean? You add it to the water.
I'm so dumb. I thought there's four.
Mike Moore's point shitter. Oh, man, there's your show. Forget the music show. Point shitter.
The whole thing is that it's better. It's better. And I believed them.
Well,
salt water. I like that idea.
I'm sure we'll have plenty of tree related questions for tomorrow. I know it's a bit of a cliffhanger radio. We'll see what Bob will update us with tomorrow on this breaking news. Trees being cut, numerous trees, 950. What a deal.
It's not that many. It's basically 5 on the side, I think. And they're not big at all. They're maybe 9, the highest 9 feet, the highest.
Okay.
And they just happen to grow between the fences or along the fence line, which will be taken down, and the ones in the back, the 3, I would like taken down, and the 2 big ones I want to keep because it's nice. I want to have the shade on that side going up, and then
She
I'll
doesn't
have
want any trees, though, Bob.
the basketball court when I
coming in
put
June.
down.
Bob finds out he's allergic.
I fucking love salt. That's one thing I fucking love. I use so much salt and sugar make the world go. You can eat anything with salt on it.
They both are the
sugar
same
makes
looking.
everything.
They both look the same. They both are awesome.
It's
You love salt.
amazing. You would think they were related.
Yeah.
They grew from the same thing.
You're the only guy who confuses salt and sugar and never gets upset about it. You're always happy, regardless of which one you put in what.
No, but like on a steak, it's fucking salt. It's just
Salty
like
coffee,
it's
yum.
And then we realized you can put. She put some. That stuff on the steaks. Powder you put on it. It gives it some kind of whatever.
Yeah.
What?
Cocaine. He said.
No, it's going to be good. It was good. It was really, Road Stories is coming up.
Yeah, Friday, 3 p.m. East. Guest Howie Mandel live here on the network. So subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Seasonings. Thank you.
Seasonings. Get yourself a membership. $5 gets you in, $10 gets you everything. And a new Out of the Habitat coming, I believe, this weekend, probably Friday. We filmed it the other day, Vince and I. It's a great episode. A lot more stuff coming too. The Gene Levy show
tonight at 9 o'clock.
Out of the Coffin 9. The Gene Levy show whenever she wants. Chad
Uncle Rico today.
Chad, Lenny, and Buschetti. Uncle Rico today.
We're doing Uncle Rico today?
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll do it at 1. We're knocking it out. The Patreon one.
Okay.
This is the best. Bob, the only meetings Bob wants to have is about scheduling. And then we all schedule whatever Bob says. And then the next day he goes, we got to move this around.
Out of the Coffin is tonight at 9 o'clock. And then Friday, it's going to be at night after I do the local show. So it could be 11 o'clock at night, 10:30 or 11.
Friday's going to be wild. Friday night's going to be wild. And well, really any Out of the Coffin is going to be great. So tune in, 9 o'clock. I'll be watching like the rest of you. Hit subscribe, hit the notification, hit the like. Yeah. How many Keebler elves will be evicted from when
All
you
of
take
them?
the trees down?
All of them are gone. Everything is gone.
Cash, no tax. But Bob did not specify cash. So we think that's what
I
he's
don't,
doing.
You could make a new coffin. You could have a new coffin made from the. No, these are not. It's not famous wood. Okay, like oak. It's just a regular tree that fucking grows.
Gun safety show with Joe the producer. Well, maybe we'll talk about.
What are
it.
they making?
What is that?
It's a coffin.
A coffin made of what?
I don't know.
Sustainable till death do us part, and 45 days behind. Mushroom coffin. Wow.
So it disintegrates.
Honey, here's my wish. I want to trip balls in eternity. Mushroom coffin. People are fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I'd buy one. No.
All right. Shuli Network. You know it. Twitter. Shalom Shuli. Instagram. Shalom Shuli. And thank you guys for supporting us every morning, being here tomorrow. And then Friday, we got Behind the Paywall BS show. So that'll be a lot of fun as well. And that's all I got, boys. What do you got?
Well, if you'd like to follow me on social media, very simple. You go to Twitter at Mike Moore Says and on Instagram at InstaMikeMoores. And of course, I am tap dancing all over the Shuli Network. And I don't have any book to promote.
There you go,
Bob.
Okay, Friday, May 26th, Robert's at the Paris Catering, Berlin, New Jersey. Fun little place. It'll be packed, and it's a fun place. Saturday, May 27th, 8 p.m. at the Vogel at the Count Basie Theater. Chris Kovic, Jeff Norris, and me. Friday, June 2nd, Tips Comedy Club in Morris Plains, New Jersey. I will be there with Anthony Zenhauser. Go to tipscomedy.com, and I will be there Saturday, but Kevin won't be there. But we're going to put together a show. So I'll be there.
Thank
the
you,
full
Bob.
weekend.
Cool. We love the
Tips
tree
Comedy
coffin.
Club. Morris, the dojo of comedy. Tipscomedy.com.
I haven't listened to anything this consistently since the Howard Stern show. Look at that.
Boom.
Oh, and real quick about the Friday paywall show, the last hour, half hour, we're going to throw the link out to you guys if you want to come on, say hi, talk to us, get to know us, get to know you. Plus, I'd like to get to know our shirtless boys in the back a little bit better. I think we need to do some background checks on our staff.
Finally.
So yeah. So I'm not made to look a fool in front of the world.
Look at Brian Clowder. I'll see you at Tips on June the 2nd. You see?
Right on. Gino Bisconti filling in. A lot of people don't know that. All right. Listen, we'll be back 1 o'clock. If you're a member, Sign up because we're doing Rico today at 1 in the afternoon. Members only. Like those awesome jackets. And then tonight at 9, Out of the Coffin with Bob Levy.
Come
Let's
by,
go.
tell your friends.
Let's do it.
Gotta get
those trees out of my yard.
They're not famous wood. Find out what kind of trees they are, what kind of wood.
They're just trees.
Well, there's a certain.
They're just trees.
They have to be a kind of tree.
They're just trees. What sort of trees?
Depends which one.
Thank you guys for coming.
Got a bed, bitch, go. Get up, and then they got go. Time to wake up, bitch, get up.